Patience is a virtue. Everything in life takes time. Stay focused, stay consistent, stay on your grind.
Welcome to the Street Dialogue Podcast.
Giving dialogue from a street perspective.
It's your boy Mike.
And it's a God. So we got a special guest for y'all today. We got Coach Blue, Ugly Money A&R. How you doing? How you feeling today, my brother?
I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed. Very blessed. Happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me. You feel me?
It's an honor. It's an honor. So we just going to kick the interview off. Just let the people know where you from, you know, what you do. And just introduce yourself real quick for the audience.
I'm Coach Blue, for those that don't know. I originally went by Blue Marley. I was born in, just a quick rundown, born in Brunswick, Georgia. Daddy Haitian, mama from Brunswick. So I'm kind of like a little mixture of a Georgia, Florida boy. Went in the military, did the war 2 times. Came up in the streets like a lot of people. I did a lot of that stuff for real. We can talk about that when we do though. Did the war thing, made it back. Started rapping in Augusta, Georgia. I actually was an artist. Took off in a rapping career in Augusta, Georgia. Left Augusta, Georgia, and it led me to ATL, and I ended up getting a deal with Ugly Money and becoming a head A&R, songwriter, and manager of the artists over here. So this is where I'm now.
Okay.
So I like to dig a little bit deeper into your background so people could know. So you say you was raised in Florida and in Georgia. So what was your upbringing like coming up in Florida and Georgia as a youngster? Like, did you have a single parent home, or you had both parents in your life? Like, what was your upbringing like growing up in those states as a youngster and stuff like that?
It was a little different. I come from having a little bit, a broken home, really. Like, I kind of came up, no lying about this, like when you watch the Boys in the Hood movies and you seen the daddy at the table playing cards and popping the nigga and all that, and the mama, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, and they'll take your sister upstairs with all this shit. That was me for real. Like, I came from that lifestyle for real. That was really going on in my world. I was in Brunswick more than most, but then shout out to my Aunt Rhoda. She long live Aunt Rhoda. She had, kind of raised us from a small period of time, because my mom ended up going to prison. My dad was in military prison, and it was just crazy stuff going on with them. And then a nigga ended up leaving, bro, and living with my pops after he got out, and that was a crazy life. And then we just moved on. I just moved on up and ended up. Long story short, I ended up back with my mom, and I ended up graduating high school and all that on time. Where she ended up going to prison again the week before I graduated. She got locked up again on some stuff and went back. So my mom was really, a street woman, but she changed her life now. She really following the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of all that stuff. Like, she really my best friend. Like, she give me a lot of hope, man, inspiration, and just drive in life. When I see her, you know what I'm saying? It just, every day, it just make me want to go harder, go better. You know what I mean? And my mom, I got the type of mama, like, I wake up, I got a text in my phone every morning. She like telling me she love me, telling me, you know what I'm saying? Every morning, she don't skip a beat on it. Like, on God, bro, I wake up to that message every morning. Like,
Right.
So I love that woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Big ups to the moms, man. Big ups to the moms.
So my next question, just to piggyback off what you said. So you said your father was in military prison,
Yeah.
and your mother was in regular prison. So what drove your father to go to prison? Like, how did that affect you as a youngster growing up without both of your parents being in the household and being raised up by your auntie?
I mean, it was different. Like, I thought about them a lot. Like, Aunt Rhoda and Uncle Pat, they had such an impact on us though. Like, it was like, because they, she immediately grabbed us. Like, soon as she found out, like, my mom was gone, because it was one of them situations. Like, I can break it. I can talk about it now, because you know what I'm saying. My mama, she already know we done had a million spears. She planned on telling her story one day herself. So it's like,
Right.
you know, she was, you know, chasing drugs and stuff like that at a time, and she kind of had us with us, and you know, me and my sister, and like she kind of like shot out, like left. You know what I'm saying, to go chase the drug, and left us at some, I guess it was a uncle or somebody we seen the guy and I like, but he called my Aunt Rhodey and was like, you know, on some she left the kids over here type shit. And but Aunt Rhodey was like, well, bring them here, because Aunt Rhodey was old, but they never drove. They old fashioned as hell. Like her and Uncle Pat never had a car, never drove.
Right.
He's a deacon. He a deacon of a church. Like he always had the church always came and picked him up because he was the deacon. Brody always worked on the islands in Brunswick, Georgia. She worked on Jekyll Island, and she worked at the Ramada Inn, like the Comfort Inn. Like it changed names, like in the span of 20-something years, it changed names like 4 times. She was the head housekeeper there, and every time they changed name, they didn't get rid of her because they loved how she ran her program. So she was she immediately came and got, you know, told him to bring us to him or whatever, and she immediately told me, like, as time went on, like, you know, I done raised your daddy, your uncles, I done raised all the boys, so this ain't nothing
Right.
new to me. Like, she was one of them. Like, y'all ain't finna be without. She was a tough cookie. Uncle Pat was tough too. Like, that's one reason why I know so much about the Lord and stuff, because he was a deacon. He made us go to church. Like, when the church door opened and closed, like, we had to go in there more. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was a lot of my upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, when you put the seed there, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll blossom when it's time, type thing. And then,
Correct.
yeah, when I was getting older, like I started realizing, like God real, like, you know, whoever everybody believe in, they high power, but Yahweh, they me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I believe in who I believe in. So it's just like I started learning other ways too about, you know, the Christianity and the religions and all that. I ain't gonna get all into that, but I started getting my mind in tune, opening my third eye to that stuff as I got older. But what I'm saying is the seed was planted, and then Rodeo, her and Uncle Pat, they just held us down so much that they
That's amazing.
it was just like we was really tuned in to them. They was really like mama and daddy for
Right.
real. Like we was really tuned.
Right.
They had us, but you know, as kids, you're gonna think about your mom and pop. You know what I'm saying? They real mom
Correct.
and pops all the time. So I guess when my pops did get out, and me, I was all like, I was a dude that always longed for it. Mama, I felt like I was a mama's boy from what I was told when I was coming up. When my mom had me, I was the first kid she had, son anyway. I was the first boy she had. So when she had me, they was like, I got spoiled like hell, like my aunties and stuff. Her sisters, because she ain't got no brothers, all her sisters like spoiled me like hell and all this that. So I guess I was like missing it. You know what I'm saying? Coming up,
Correct.
I think it was an attachment there, and I didn't know it until I heard later on that, damn, you know, they used to spoil you like this. So I was thinking, okay, well, yeah, I had an attachment there that I didn't know was missing. So I longed for her and miss her a lot. But when my pops got out and kind of like, you know, he got out and sent, like, you know, a lot of toys for Christmas and just different little shit. And just had us like kids. We was just baiting it. He was baiting us in because we were like, we a kid. So of course we started feeling like, damn, we want to go stay with Pops. And then I remember Rhodey pulled me in the room one day and she was like, I know that's your daddy. And I ain't gonna tell y'all not to go with your daddy, but you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I don't want y'all to leave me. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
knew she was getting
Right.
old. Like, Pat had done died. God rest his soul too. I was in the room when he died. He had diabetes and he ended up passing away. And it, it was just different stuff, bro. Like but like you right, like because even after staying my pops, he ended up getting in another situation later on down the line, and he got taken from us and had a situation. We was on his way to prison. He beat the situation, but when he left, it just was so like what he did was just so impactful to the family. Like I just didn't want to be there. I didn't want to stay there with him and his girl no more that he was with. Like God, like I fuck with her the long way though. Like I tell you the lady name, I tell you, like she like a mama to me too. So I call her mama too. But I just want, like, I knew my mama was home, and Octavia brought you know, showed me letters and stuff that your mom had been writing you and this, that, and the third. So I was like, damn, I felt like y'all, I was like, nigga, y'all let me go home to my mom. So I immediately went and told him to take me back to Brooklyn. I went back home to my mom. Yeah, and then I did I stayed with my mom. I remember my mom was living in a 1-bedroom gent. It was just a 1-bedroom, like not even a bed. It was like just a single section type shit, just like a bed in that bed.
Like a boarding.
Yeah, it was like some shit like that. And she had told me though, like, I ain't got no space like that, son. I really just got. I was like, I don't give a damn. I'll sleep. I was like, I'm coming on to my mama. I sleep on the couch type shit.
So you left your dad's house and went to your mother's house. Yeah, I'm assuming.
Thanks. And
you did that on your own conscience. So how old was you when this was going on?
Oh man, I was like 10th grade, so I can't remember what age I was.
Oh, so you was coming up to age then?
Yeah, I was like 10th grade, so it was like I needed 2 more years to graduate, and I know I was like behind credits because where I was staying at, I don't know if it was Carolina where I was staying with my dad, but I know like the credit system was different. So when I came back, like I had to get like a credit and a half. It was some crazy shit. So they made I had to go to night school and take all these tests to graduate, but a nigga didn't. Like I went to night school, I passed all the tests. Like I did. That's what I can say about me. Like I was thugging in school like everybody else, but I was smart. I did my work. I ain't gonna lie. Like I clowned and played and all that, but I did my work. You know what I'm saying? I think that was different.
So let me ask you. So go back to you know what I'm saying your uncle and your auntie. So your auntie was like one of those like those mama aunties, right? Like one of those like she willing to take the kids in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh, she was a real OG for real. She was like one of the realest. Like believe in family, loyalty, all that stuff. Like I don't give a damn. Like I'm gonna take them in. Even like I seen that Rhoda take in, and he dead too. God rest his soul now. But my uncle Cleve, like Cleve was a straight up alcoholic. Probably was doing other drugs. There ain't no telling me. She took him in and took him in to the point and like dealt with this man was crazy. And dealt with this man until she just got to a point that she just was like, I'm not doing it. Well, like she wanted them, like she gonna give family a chance, my nigga. Like that's just what it was with her. Like she ain't laying down, especially not no kids. You know what I'm saying? She ain't, and Rhodey ain't going. Like she'll lay on her deathbed before she let the kids be homeless or be looking at the kids and all that. She not doing it.
Right on. Right. So look. So at what point in your life, like at what point in your life made you want to like change the road, the path you was going down? You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with the street. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with your moms and your pops situation.
Really, it was like I always had a love for music in me, but I was in the streets. When I went to Augusta, I had left the military. I was in Hawaii. Schofield Barracks. I was artillery man, by the way, 13 Bravo artillery man, did 2 tours, all that. That's the gun bunny. We blew up shit. All I know is to blow up shit, shoot shit, you know. But I left there and came to Augusta, and I was just down. I don't know, man. I had a different mentality. Like when I got out of the military, I was in Hawaii. I started pimping. It's just some shit that I fell on. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I literally was pimping. Like I ended up like 3 women working for me, 3 females. Like I was getting one of my best friends was a brick mason. Now, but back to what I was saying though. Like I went to Augusta, Georgia, and I ended up in Augusta, Georgia. Long story short, and while I was out there, I came there on some street shit like $50,000 in my pocket. I done gave all my ex-hoes money in their pocket, plus a fucking house. All of them got cars. I left. I gave them to one of my partners, and I left. Went to Augusta. Motherfucking, I said to myself, I'm finna find the biggest dope boy out here. I'm finna find who he is, and I'm finna push up on him. I got 50, nigga, put me in. That's how, I swear to God. I said, that's how I came to the city. I came to Augusta, Georgia like that. Like, nigga, I'm looking for the biggest D-boy in the street. I need to find out any D-boy that's really working like that ain't got them no dirt on it. And I'm trying to motherfucker, hey nigga, I got 50, let's rock out. So in the midst of all that going on and me living that street life I was living for real, I was always freestyling and just playing around. And I don't know, I always wrote poetry, so it, like in school and shit. So it was like a nigga felt like I could write songs. And I used to dibble and dabble with them, but I started like really just writing a few songs just to see. And they sounded all right. But it's like my one of my partners told me, he was just like, nigga, you hard for real. Like you ought to take that rap shit serious. I'm like most street nigga, I wasn't paying that shit no attention, but it was a thing in me. Like music was a thing in me. I always loved music because I remember being in the classrooms. I was a nigga that will know all the Thuggish Ruggish Bone songs, all Bone Thugs and Harmony songs. I would know them. Like when OPP came out with Naughty by Nature, like I knew these records before. I like because they would be fast fitting records and shit. And a lot of people didn't know how to. They didn't know how to keep up, but they knew what they was saying. But I knew the songs word for word. So in class, like they be beating on this, making me say them, and so I already knew like I had entertainer qualities. You feel me? Like in me. But it was just
Right.
like I don't know, bro. One day I started. I just started rapping with my bros, and like this nigga named Sam. I went to the college, Augusta University. I went to the college, and when the professor asking you to like, the teacher was like, say who you is, where you from, type shit, and everybody introducing themselves to each other. And the producer was a producer nigga that was in there. He stood up first, named Big Sam Stanley. So he sat down. Then when it got to me, I said who I was, and I was like, shit, I'm thinking about this rapping shit. And I was like, you a producer, I need to get at you. I said it right there in the class. I need to get at you when we leave out of class type shit. So Holmes was like, bet. So I had a few little giant script, and we ended up going to his car, and I ended up spitting them to him. He was like, nigga, you hard for real. And I was like, for real? I wasn't even like peeping
Right.
like I was, like nigga thought I was. So I ended up got there and getting involved with it, bro. And then I just took it serious. And I remember I was working. That's probably one of the only jobs I didn't, Lord have mercy. I ain't had too many jobs in my life. But the one, I remember I was at a La Quinta Inn, working at the hotel. I did the night audit. I was hustling all in that shit too. It was just another hustle for me. But I was working at the night, I was doing the night audit. And I remember I got a phone call from one of my bros, this dude named Sam Bus. He like one of my best friends now. But he called me and he was like, I heard how fire you is. I'm putting a group together, a super group, all the hardest niggas in Augusta. I want you to be in it. I told the nigga straight up, I said, if you gonna pay me what I'm making on this job, I leave off here. Other than that, bro, I ain't leaving because I got a whole situation going on up here.
Right.
I told him straight up, I had a situation running all through the hotel. I had a whole setup going. So I wasn't trying to leave nothing. But he
Understood.
came through. Yeah, he came through like for real. And like we tried the group shit, the bros. I fuck with all the niggas to this day, but it was a lot of, how that group shit go, a lot of jelly at the boss of the nigga. I'm overworking. I'm outworking
Right.
niggas bad because I'm coming up with hooks too fast, all kind of shit. So that shit went left. And that nigga, everybody, and then it just ended up me and this nigga, and he was managing me. And we did a lot of good shit, but I was getting locked up. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I was living a real street life. I was getting in and out of jail, beating cases, fighting cases, all that. Had to go down the road one time, all that type shit. So, long story short, I had a gift though, bro. Like when I was rapping, I really like stood on business. I was doing the shit that we expect artists to do now. I was doing that shit then.
Correct.
Like before the internet was really
For your
doing
time.
this, I was beating feet. Yeah, I was really before my time. And I remember Nietzsche, he was P Nice back then. I remember when he came to Augusta, he was just like this military nigga, just got out of the army, was promoting, club promoter, knew how to put bodies in a building. He ended up started rapping. And I was a hot nigga. Like I was like T.I. in Augusta, nigga. I was the nigga that could go to jail, get out of jail. I don't care who hot. I'm finna crank that bitch back up. And that's how I got down. Like, and then I stood on business. They knew I was living without rapping, all that shit. So it was like Nietzsche walked up to me. We was at this event. He walked up to me and he was like, hey, Blue Marley, because that was my rap name. That's what everybody really know me for, is Blue Marley. Coach Blue came later on. We're going to get to that.
Right.
But it was like, hey, Blue Marley, I'm P Nice. I'm trying to woo. He was trying to shoot and move on a nigga. Shit,
Right.
I looked at him and I was like, cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. At the time, I was getting pulled left and right. You gotta understand, like, I had just, I think, caught a deal for Rocco. Like, Rocco signed me before he signed Future. A lot of niggas don't know that. I just went to prison. A lot of niggas don't know that. I caught a deal before Future did.
So
No
that's probably
cap.
how Lucci got the A&R position
With
with them over there then.
no. He got that on his own. I ain't gonna flex.
Oh,
That ain't
okay,
have nothing to do with. That
okay.
ain't have nothing to do with me. I ain't gonna hold. I ain't gonna water Lucci
Right,
down. He
right.
ended up getting that on his
I
own.
was just trying to
But
piece it together. I'm like, damn,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Now, but we all like it all intertwines though because
With
like
Pluto
when
on the
he came at
board.
me, I was kind of like, "Hey, just keep working, my boy," because I had to go do a show, and he just pushed up on me, and it was no, I ain't really had time to talk to this nigga, but
Yeah,
he had felt like, "Damn, this nigga just chumped me out," but I ain't really chumped him off. I was just like being real, like nigga, keep working, I get at you type shit, like so. I went and did my show. I started seeing the nigga come up, and then he ended up getting at me like, let's do some runs together. I went on his little running out of money run. It was like 30 of us always going to the club. He caught a deal with 8 Ball, MJG manager. Then he came to Atlanta and ended up feeling like, okay, the deal shit wasn't working for him. So he ended up saying, I remember he made a post one day, like, if I ever do this label shit, because he started making some money now, but he was like, if I ever do this label shit, I'm going to have this nigga do this female do that, this nigga, then he had me in there like, hey, the NR, all this, that, and the third. And the nigga did it. We ended up getting a label, and he ended up, I got a phone call one day, and I was like, I had just got shot, no cap, on some family shit. So I
right.
ain't it's over now. I don't really want to get out to, but I had just got shot.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
motherfucking lived through that shit because I wasn't supposed to live, no cap. Like I got hit up. I wasn't supposed to live, but I lived. And motherfucking I got in the booth and I was just like painting, letting out projects, finna drop a project. The project that I did after getting shot, I never released it. And that shit's some stupid ass shit. Crazy music, but it was like the pain, all the pain I had in me. You feel me? Like everything that went down. So it was just like that music is unreleased. I'm gonna drop it one day. But I ended up getting my mojo back and ended up dropping the project, and that shit started taking off. As soon as it started going up, Nietzsche had called me. He had to change the name. He nice to Nietzsche, all that shit. But he had to call me, come to Atlanta. I came in the office. I thought the nigga was gonna talk to me about getting me a deal as an artist. Cause I knew he knew I went hard. Cause I remember him telling me you was as an independent artist, you was my favorite rapper. So I was like, damn,
yeah.
that nigga really like fuck with me. But when I walked in the office and sat down, that nigga was putting a deal on the table for me to be an A&R. And I didn't even really know what the fuck I was getting into at first, but he made me understand like the artist gonna fuck with you because they relate to you, bro. Like you just one of them. You one of the people they gonna relate to. They come from a lot of shit. They ain't got no big homies. They ain't got no big bros no more. Ain't nobody telling these niggas the truth no more. And that's how I took on the task. Like I went in, even though it's business, I still cared about the artist and told them the truth about things. I'm hard on them because I want to see them make it. Because I know what it's like to taste the deals. I know what it's like to walk in the club. Shout out to Killeen, Texas. Never knew about a Killeen till they booked me 2-3 times for three racks. I done walked in a club and got 3 bands from a club before. So I know what that shit feel like. But at the same time, I never even touched my peak of that fame. And I want these artists to really hit that shit like that. And I know what to do, but they gotta listen, and I'm very passionate about it. So
Right.
that's how I ended up getting in this seat, like coming in and accepting it and figuring out, like, yeah, even though I love so much to do music, I know now how to put my DNA in this shit. Still write records, give my sauce to some of the young niggas. I still drop projects and shit, but give my sauce to the young artists and then try to help them go up for it. That's where my head at.
So just thinking about what you said, it bring me back to your upbringing, and it's like everything in your life molded you for the position that you got right now. Because your auntie was taking you in, and she was showing you that love. So it's like you was molded into the role you have right now because you're taking artists in and giving them an opportunity, like
Mm-hmm.
reflecting on your childhood because your auntie didn't have to take you in, and you don't have to take these artists in. And it's like that role is like meant for you if you look at your upbringing and how you came up and how you was raised.
Nah, that's a fact.
Just
You
thinking
know,
on that.
you know, sometimes, you know, like I tell people, like, you know, I know that it's like when people know what they there for. I done did a lot of shit in life. So it's like at this point in my life, I know like everything ain't about me. And I tell people don't judge me. Like the advice that I might give you, the jewels or the gems I might drop on you, the knowledge I might give you or the wisdom, take that from me. Because I'm still a human being. I might do some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. To you, you might feel like, damn, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't handle something right to you. I ain't perfect, nigga. Like it's
Right.
gonna be like that sometime, but take the, like they say in every situation, take the good out of it. And that's what I be wanting to blossom out on people more than anything. Even if I'm hard on you about something, it's like take the good out of it because that's what I meant for it to be. It's never to harm, hurt, or discredit or anything like that to know people because I'm not big on hating on folks. I call a spade. Just like if people feel some way about me, speak on it, my nigga. Just make sure you telling the truth. That's all I'm saying. I ain't
Exactly.
tripping. Hey, if I fucked her, I fucked her. You feel me? If I didn't, I didn't. It is what it is. I ain't tripping, my nigga. Just make sure you tell the truth when you speak on me. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I ain't. Hey, that's just how I handle business, how I rock, bro. I try to be stand up no matter what. Like everybody got flaws, you feel me? But at the end of it all, hey, I work on me. That's what I think everybody should be trying to do in the world. Work on them. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't in competition with nobody. You ain't got no real enemies unless you made them. And hey,
Real
the
talk.
only person you dealing with is that motherfucker in the mirror. That's the only person you going up against every day is the person that you looking at in that mirror when you brush your teeth, my nigga. For real.
Right.
Facts.
So as being the A&R, you know what I'm saying, for as being the A&R. So what is like, so for some of these upcoming artists, because you was one, you know what I mean? What is like, so what is like a main inspired goal, like something that you can give to them to keep them going? Like what does the A&R look for artists? Let me just say that. Let me get it down.
Well, me, I look for a lot. Well, the couple of things that I need to know is one or two things. Like basically, are you coachable? Because it ain't all about every time if you the hottest motherfucker. Because sometimes if you got an artist that's got the potential, you can turn them into what they need to be. I look for, are you coachable? You feel what I'm saying? Are you willing to work? Like how hard you gonna work? You gotta outwork me, my nigga. You know I'm finna go hard for you, so I need you to outwork me. You gotta be ready to do content, all that shit. You feel me? You can't be just being an
Right.
artist. You gotta be a content creator, all that shit. What's up, K Pound? And then I need to know, are you willing to invest in yourself? Because until we find you some money or until Gucci or somebody call for you, nigga, you gonna have to be willing to invest in yourself. That's just what this game about. And for anybody to tell an artist that's some bullshit, they cap as fuck. Like I ain't telling them they can't go find an investor. I ain't said you can't go find some money and somebody that believe in you and they'll put their bag up for you. But before these labels do it, you're not finna wrap your way to these labels putting no money up on you, bro. You're gonna have to put a bag behind you, marketing, promotions. It's gonna take shit to get their attention. They gotta see you, nigga. They ain't just seeing you floating around in the street. You feel me? You gotta do what you gotta do, and it take a team.
Right.
That's just the fact. It take a team. This shit ain't designed for nobody to do it by themselves. These artists just be thinking that shit. This shit take a team. Like they say, it take a village, my nigga. That's the truth.
Right.
And it's gonna take you to invest because look, one thing they don't get is even when you make it, even if you get the deal, even if hey that company come in and they say, you know what, nigga, we're gonna give you a meal. Guess what? You're gonna still be investing in yourself
Right.
because
Yeah.
that money they gotta recoup that bread. And then you gotta hope that you either make them money and make them enough money to goddamn either get their money back and make them something because they really looking to get their money back and make a little bit off back too on return. You feel me?
Right.
And you damn survive the contract even if you end up broke. But hopefully you can make you a little change to keeping your shit. But at least if you get them straight and you can break even, you can survive the contract, they'll bump your shit up and you can double back now. Now we can go a little bigger. See, the artists don't think that's how this shit go with labels. I ain't saying that wrong, tell the truth. That's what they expect. Because if you don't pull that off, they're gonna backburn you. They're gonna put you on the back burner. And you ain't making no money till they get their money. You know that. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you put out. So the whole thing I tell them is this.
you're gonna be investing even when they give you the deal. Beyonce drops her album Lemonade. She goes gold the first week, 650,000, 250,000 or better. Okay. The first 100,000 of them motherfuckers Beyonce paid for out her own fucking budget, out her own pocket. She paid for 100,000 streams, 100,000 products off out of Walmart, all that shit. She started the whole kit and caboodle. Let me light the fire, and all these motherfucking fans of mine gonna come and pull some gas on it because they see it's rolling. It's a domino effect. They always investing in themselves, nigga. You gonna invest in yourself no matter what you doing till they put you in that box. You better. You better. So at the end of the day, like, that's some artists can't get around. Like, you gotta invest. Even at this stage of it, I don't know what to tell you where to go get the money on all the time. That's really not my profession, but I tell them the truth. Like, hey, it's ways to get credit loans, it's ways to get investors, it's ways to get all them people that say they your teammates that's talking about they fucking with you for real. Get them niggas to goddamn come together and put a bag up. You ain't gotta always drop a lump sum. Sometimes this shit come monthly. Get some dedicated people with you that's claiming they fans and tell them niggas you trying to go up. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta do it though, because the artists that y'all love and call y'all favorite rappers, they got a story too, nigga. Right. They came from the same shit you came from. All them niggas wasn't rich. All them niggas didn't get on like that. They wasn't spoon fed. Some of them niggas came out the gutter just like your ass. You feel what I'm saying? So you ain't got no excuse either. If you want to be Lil Baby, you better do what Lil Baby did.
Right. So basic. So. All right. So basically, so let me ask you another question on top of that. So break down how a management contract works. Like somebody that won a management deal. Break down how it works. Let know how
I'm gonna tell you how I have formatted this shit. I don't even give out, respectfully, I don't even give out contracts unless an artist just blatantly tell me straight up and down, I need paperwork because I don't want to go nowhere. That's the only time I want to really give you a contract, because whatever I tell you I'm gonna do for the budget, I'm just gonna do it, and you're gonna see that. Like, I'm gonna let you, like, because for your budget is nothing you can't do. That's the whole thing. We open the door for you to come do what everybody else doing here. Come in here, create. It's a whole playground for you. Come create, set up content, do your own podcast if you want to. We gonna set up shows and shit like that as a label, so you can come goddamn get on all those. It's just always a rolling machine. We're creators. We ain't making our dollar off no industry backing us, nigga. Like, all our plugs in the industry, we done paid and did business with them, and then they turn into friendships and relationships. You know how that shit go. We pay our face. We ain't beg the motherfucker for shit. So it's like, we don't ask for handouts. We are ugly money always pay their way. So it's the same shit we ask of the artists. But when you paying like your band $1,500 a month or some shit like that, you coming in, you doing what you want to do though. Like, we ain't controlling you. We just guiding you. We're partners. So listen. I did it like that. So if any day you felt like life and I can't keep up with it, I might give you a grace month, tell you, goddamn, bro, you fucking with you been going hard for 90 days, you been going hard for 6 months. I ain't gonna trip on you about you can't pay this month. Just get right and double up on the next month, whatever you gotta do. I get it. But if you can't handle business is business. I don't care how much we love you, how much we done rocked all this. We can't mix the personal and the business. Because we need what we need to help you go up. I can't just, you know what I'm saying? Artists getting their feelings about that, but you can't get in your feelings about that. I don't care if you done been rocking out with China Monet and you been going to the club with her every night. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Right. You can't come back in here and do what you need to do until you take care of your face. That's just business. Like, I love you too. Personal shit, we can kick it. Business though, we got something to do over here. If you want to be a part of this, you got to do what you got to do to be a part of it. Because it's called staying down till you come up. That's what it is. Your loyalty is you investing in yourself and doing your part. That's your loyalty. Right. I shouldn't have to tell you to do that. So I don't do the contract unless they let me know that I'm not, I want to be with Ugly Money for the nigga until I get there. If I don't get there, then I'm going to just keep growing with y'all and going up with y'all. Like, I get that artist a contract because I'm going to trust their word that they're going to be here for the long haul. Win, lose, or draw, highway or hell, they in this shit with us, nigga. They going to be taking care of their shit. They on the point. They ain't going nowhere. I'm fucking with you because you ain't going to do nothing but grow with us. I like that. That's just a loyal artist. I'm with that. But until I find that, I'm going to do it the way I do it. And then it's like, because like I said, if you wake up any day and feel like you can't hack it, life, and this might not be for me. Ain't no hard feelings. Ain't no wasted bread. You got what you got for what when you was doing what you was doing. Ain't no hard feelings. You can leave and you can go do what you got to do. I ain't getting no lawyers involved. We ain't getting you out of nothing. I ain't taking no percentages. I ain't none of that shit going on. So how the fuck you wouldn't want to fuck with a company like us, nigga? Like, come on, my nigga. It ain't really no loss in it.
Right. All smooth.
What would you say to an artist? All right, so what would you say to an artist that actually, you know what I'm saying, that paid for a management, you know what I'm saying, deal? All right, paid for a management deal, X amount of money, you know what I'm saying, but then, you know, it includes with studio time and all this and all that, you know, extra, etc., marketing, promotion. But let's just say that artist had all those in the bag. You know what I'm saying? And then the team is not doing what it was. The team is not doing what they supposed. What would you say to that artist? Like how would that, or how can that artist get out that situation, or is they just fucked? I mean, what would you say to that artist?
Nah, if the artist, that's why I said if the artist felt like, hey, I got down with y'all and I felt like I had all this already, and what y'all was doing with me, I pretty much do that myself. And you can go. Ain't no pressure. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's still love. You want to do any business later on down the line, we good. Everything Gucci. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want an artist to get involved with us. Then when your money get to acting funny, you start blaming us. Like niggas is scamming me and da. When realistically, you just couldn't keep up with the program. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real one. Let's just be realistic about this. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to shit on nobody. Because if you tell artists, hey, 1,500, a band, whatever, you come in this motherfucker, do whatever you want to do. Look, I got a podcast. I know you ain't say that. I'm gonna put you on that motherfucker too and give you exposure. We doing like 5 million a quarter. You feel me?
Correct.
That's hell of exposure for you. You know what? If you get litty, you can create your own podcast in here. We'll turn the cameras on for you, all that type shit. Yeah, we got a few shows lined up. You know we going on a motherfucking tour. Yeah, the Ugly Fest coming up. You got all that to your demise. How the fuck are you feeling like you getting scammed?
Right.
That means if anything went wrong, it's just because you just couldn't figure it out, my nigga. Because somewhere down the line with this as an artist, you got to figure it out too.
Right.
A label's gonna do marketing and digital marketing if you got a budget that precedes both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if we didn't give you a deal, a personal deal out of our own pocket, and you paying for management, you got to be able to have a budget that can handle marketing and digital marketing. Them two different budgets for people that don't understand.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? A digital marketer, he damn near needs the type of money that the label needs because he pressing all your digital buttons. You feel me? Some niggas know how to do that shit themselves, but I'm talking about a real digital marketer that know how to get your TikTok popping and know how to get our shot to be a nigga that really know how to get all your social media going up, really get your song. A lot of content creators fucking with your record, and he got a million people doing your fucking challenges and shit like that. A real digital creator, you know what I'm saying? Marketer, he's gonna be your backbone. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have you in all the right shit, radio, all that type shit going. You ain't gotta worry, that's what he does. Now the label's gonna keep marketing by promoting you as an artist, creating for you to have shit to do. While you should be creating as an artist for shit for yourself to do as well. Not having your feet up on the couch, twiddling your thumbs, acting like you done made it because you done dropped a little bit of money on motherfuckers. No, nigga.
Right.
Exactly. So you mentioned radio. So let's dive into that real quick, Coach Bleu, to educate a few people. So what do you feel about radio, and how would you use that as a marketing tool and strategy for the artist, or is there other ways around radio that you will go about promoting the artist in today's time with streaming and stuff?
A lot of people don't really believe in the radio like they used to. And me personally, I'm like this, you know, you can't afford radio. Radio like $200,000, $250,000. Every radio company station, they get a fucking top 20 list. They gotta play top 40 list. They gotta play from Little Baby to Celine Dion, my nigga. They got to play these motherfuckers. You can't get around. Right. Now what happens is disc jockeys somehow have power at certain times to play a mix show. And most artists, when they get on radio, they're in a mix show. They don't get that. They be really thinking like, nah, nigga, I'm in the run. No, you're not. You think, I don't care how you dressed it up, what he said it was, what, nigga, you in a mix show, bro. Believe me. Nigga might have threw you on at the commercial time unless they ain't play. I don't know. But you in a mix show for real. You're not during, like, cause if I'm gonna play Sexy Red and then I'm supposed to play Little Baby after Sexy Red by the looks of this list, and I play motherfucking Coach Blue, you know what they gonna do? They gonna tax my ass. I'm getting a stamp fine. I might lose my job. How the fuck you threw this nigga in when Lil Baby was supposed to come on at this time, right after Sexy Red? Nigga, that's $200,000. It's $200,000 to bump that nigga Baby out the way.
Right.
Artists ain't paying that. So at the end of the day, what it is you're in a mix show. So I'm not against artists paying the right disc jockeys that's really gonna play them in the mix show for a good price. If the radio station worth it and you can take advantage of it, meaning that you know how to use it marketably for yourself, meaning you know how to capitalize off motherfucking getting your people to tap into the radio station on that mix show, getting the disc jockey, even if you got to give him another little bit more scratch for him to do some content of him playing the motherfucker and sending it to you, you know what I'm saying? To make it look like it's just regular rotation and all that, you got to know how to finesse it. It's all about the finesse sometimes. That's this business. We in Hollywood. I don't know why everybody acting like they ain't what it is. We in motherfucking either Black Hollywood or in Atlanta, or you go to California, where's Hollywood at? And you're like, it's Hollywood. We in the entertainment business. No matter what it is, music, acting, all us doing the same shit. All us doing the same fucking shit, same hustle, same goal, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's just a different sport. It's the same shit. We in the entertainment. So that's what niggas want, to be entertained.
Right.
So what would you suggest for artists?
Use the radio for your advantage. That's how you do it. Find the right mix shows, the litty mix shows, find the right DJs, disc jockeys with the right mix shows, and scratch his back, whatever he talking about for his little package. Scratch that nigga back and get in that motherfucker and use it. But like I said, use it for your advantage. Put your marketing program behind it. Like, as far as I'm saying, it's like, get you some flyers and shit made for the day to post on IG, letting everybody know your song gonna be played on the station. I don't care if you do them yourself. Use your own marketing ideas to damn make that shit bigger than life so people will tap in and hear that shit on that radio.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's knowledge. That's knowledge. Giving knowledge.
So I want to ask you another question, Coach Blue. I know you got the Ugly Money Music Summit. So how do people get involved with the Ugly Money Music Summit, and how do they reach out to you to get involved in that? Like, what does it take to get a part of the Ugly Money Music Summit that y'all host in Atlanta? I know that's a big showcase.
Yeah, it's the biggest, like the biggest, baby. Like
the biggest showcase I heard in Atlanta.
Bro, we usually do song reviews to crack it off. That's why, like, a lot of people be like, well, why y'all niggas do all these song reviews and y'all be, you know, you niggas like us, our company, companies like us, we always gonna hear the scam word. But I tell people, like, how y'all charging people to do song reviews and all that? And I tell them like this, like, bro, listen. I go this deep with it, and I'm being dishonest because the coach done been dishonest. I said, let me tell you something. It done been times that I done got on here, and yeah, I might have put bots on my motherfucking review and all that if I wanted to go up that much more, because why? I want you to not miss out on the opportunity. I don't want you to scroll by. I want you to look at some shit and feel like, oh my goodness. And then when you tap in, it's something there that's really worth you tapping in for, because now I got your attention. I'm going to do what I got to do to get your attention too. You feel what I'm saying? Because now when you tap in, you realize, oh damn, it's a way if I win, if I get the highest score on this song review, I can go to the Ugly Money Music Summit. Or if I get the highest score on this song review, Coach Blue say he going to email blast my record out the bread game. Oh damn, if I get the highest score on this motherfucking review, Coach Blue said Nietzsche doing consultations half off if I win this motherfucker. It's always something for niggas on our reviews. Especially when I get on there, I'm going crazy. And I always try to make it where it's fun for them, affordable for them, and all that shit. Like, we normally supposed to be charging $40 just to listen to your song, give you advice on your song, grade your song, tell you what you need to do better about your song. And if you feel like tapping in, we can give you a strategy if your song hot enough on what we can do to help you get that single to go up. You can get all that education on the fucking review. But I come on there like today. I done did song reviews about $10, nigga. $10. Come on, I'm doing this for y'all. $10 all day. I'm giving back to the artists. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. If y'all need to run me up, nigga, I want to hear. I want to overhear music right now. Hey, $10. Let's go crazy. So it's like that just be my mind frame with it, bro. Like artists, you know, have to understand, like, when you got opportunities like the Ugly Money Music Summit, you take advantage of it by any means necessary, whether you get it from a song review or if we put out on a post.
Damn, did he freeze? Yeah, he froze again.
Get involved with it because I froze.
Yeah.
Froze. Okay, I think he's coming back right now.
We'll edit it. We'll edit it out.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in there. Let me know when I'm back.
It's a little blurry, but we see you move. Yep, there it is.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, it's clear now.
All right.
Yeah, we'll edit that out.
Like I was saying, they got to take advantage of every chance they get to be a part of something like that, because we got artists like Big Homie Mags that won the Ugly Money Music Summit. Nigga lost 5 times. The first time he lost was the greatest show on earth, the greatest show he could have ever did. None of his other shows after that show was bigger than that, but the one he won, it was big enough to win that summit. So I ain't gonna word him down. He stepped on shit. But that very first show, if it wasn't for Jizzle just captivated everybody. And if he didn't do that, Mags would have won that shit. Because Mags came there with flags, like 100 Muslims. They had the rugs out. They was praying before the man. This shit looked epic, bro. Like, you couldn't redo that shit. Boy, that shit was crazy. Like, you felt the power. It was like, good God. But I sat back and was like, well, this shit is different. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, it's like when he lost, though, man, that nigga was crying. He was like, at a point, he didn't want to rap no more. He told his pops, his moms, his pops and all them, man, that came out there and everything. He had so much his fan like that. Man, the nigga was so hurt, bro. He was just like, he don't even want to rap no more. And I sent good word by his pops and good word by one of his cousins. And they said that what they told him I said touched him so much, the nigga kept coming. And he did, and the summit he won, I gave him the sauce on how to win. I told him what to do, and he did what I told him, and he won. I told him he had came runner up on the summit before that, so he wanted to go on the tour with us. So he was thinking, Coach, do I need to stay on the tour because I want to get in the contest at the summit, and I don't want artists feeling like, well, if he win the summit, he was on the tour. Them niggas, they staged that shit, blah, 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 all this and that. So I told him, I said, you know what? I said, bro, you know what? That's a good idea. I said, get off the tour. I said, when we get to, because he's from Cleveland. I said, when we get to Cleveland, you stay in Cleveland. Don't go with us no more. I said, I want you to stay in Cleveland. I said, and then I need you to get in artist mode. I said, I need you to think about your show, because you already done did this, bro. I said, you need to think about your show. But you know you got a record. You know you're going to step on shit. I said, but you need to put your show together, and you need to be ready, because you know every time you done been there, it's other juggernauts from their city there too. You ain't the only juggernaut. You need to come in there and you need to be ready. I gave him the sauce. That nigga made me proud as fuck, bro. That nigga got out that tour and did exactly what the fuck I told him to do, and he won the motherfucking summit.
That's what's up.
So yeah, you know, get at us with that summit as soon as we start promoting. That's what I tell artists. As soon as you see Coach Bleu go on that live review on Ugly Money Nietzsche page and tell you that I'm doing a review today and I'm promoting for the Ugly, I'm sending artists to the summit, or if I put out any or any of the team put out any, you know, content saying how to get to the summit, what you got to pay to get on the summit. Man, run that shit up. Don't wait on it. Get on there, get all the stages you can get. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself an opportunity. It's going to be worth it if you win, lose, or draw, because So many people gonna be there. So much networking gonna be there for you as an artist. You should be coming in there trying to get all the content you can get. You can down there shoot your own video in that bitch. Them 2-3 days we got the summit going. You need to come in there and go crazy. Everything you need in there. If I was an artist, I've been and did a whole video in that bitch. They won't even know it. I done did my whole music video. I done took advantage of Ugly Money Music Summit. Thank y'all. Appreciate it, Ugly Money. Love y'all to death. Nigga just got all the content in this bitch just became my music video. Fuck you talking about? Got my cameraman in there going ham.
So is that where like so because I had seen one I seen one of one of your guys, man. They was going to he was going around doing these shows, and he caught an artist. He caught an artist like, and he cashed him out, man, right then and there, 20,000, and gave him a necklace and all types of shit.
Yeah, that's what the summit is. Like when we do that, that's what we doing at the Ugly Money Music Summit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every time an artist might not get a chain, it depends on what's going on. Every time they might not get money. Some artists win management deals. Some artists win, you know, it'd be different. But we done gave, man, over $250,000 on that motherfucking stage. Though we done gave, well, I know Jizzle done got 25. Moody caught a 10. I think, I don't know if Chris Cornelius caught anything. I think he won the management deal or whatever. So he caught his. Mags won a management deal, but I think they chained him. No, and Mags won 20,000. That's right, he won 20,000 too. Then we just did the Ugly Fest, which is a whole nother thing from the summit, which annually we're gonna do that big pool party, mansion pool party and shit that go along with that. The Ugly Fest, we just gave an artist shout out to Colada Pen from Baltimore. She won $10,000 at the Ugly Fest that we had. We had a $10,000 giveaway and a $1,000 giveaway to another male artist that won $1,000 too.
Okay.
And if artists are smart, the money that you're giving them, that's a budget right there.
They put it right back.
But invest
if I was
that money ASAP,
and I give it right back to us. Unless you just got some shit, life and for real that you just need to handle some business, you know, take your little cut and handle your business. But nigga, the rest of that shit, here.
I need that. Yeah.
Hey, let's go to work. Run me up now, nigga. I want to go in. I'm coming in hot. Fuck you talking about?
Because 20,000 is enough to get your career started going.
And right.
Ain't that the same?
They don't understand it.
Ain't that the same thing that that Max Payne doing with AMF and all them out there in Atlanta?
Facts. That's all them niggas doing, bro. Getting niggas a jump start. And sometimes artists be saying they need it, but then you get it and you do other shit with it. And I understand like some niggas feel like, well, I'm gonna take this shit and I gotta get things straight in my life. I gotta get it. But when you done did that, you still got like money in the label. And that's why artists get messed up too. Like sometimes they'll be like we done offer artists like you get a $20,000 deal plus you got 100,000 in management in the label. Like meaning like, but when we tell them that, it's like that's what Nietzsche's probably gonna invest in you throughout the working, all the shows, all that shit, all that paying for to make sure motherfuckers go to shit, all this, that, and the third. Niggas ain't gotta gas up sprinters when they gotta go out. He making sure all that shit coming out of that type shit. So all niggas gotta do is do the work.
Right.
Yeah. But all that stuff costs money. None of that shit ain't free.
They get to hurting and be feeling like the nigga need to give them money. Well, I got money in the label, just give me the money to take care of. That ain't how that shit work, bro.
Right. What if an artist, excuse my language, what if an artist paid his way into like a management company? You know what I'm saying? Like he cashed out, like, hey, how much it's gonna cost? And he paid that, but then don't see no results. I mean, what then? What he do then?
Then we gotta figure out how to either part ways or we gonna have to figure out how to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always trying to figure out how to make the artist happy first. I ain't never like, oh, well, fuck it, nigga, bye. I ain't never like that. Like, a nigga always go like, let's try to see what we can work out. Let's see what we can work. What are you lacking at? What are we slacking at? You know what I'm saying? What are you feeling like going wrong? Now, if we just can't see eye to eye on that, then that's like I said, you got to cut your loss with that. We're going to finish out. If you done paid already, we're going to finish out what your money's worth. Or if you got money that's invested, say like we done did like, say you gave us a year's worth of money, but we only did 6 months, then we'll just give you 6 months back.
Woo. Okay. So
I mean, normally we don't do that though. Now, normally we just gonna tell you, you just got to ride out your rest of your 6 months with us because we got your bread. Like that's mainly what we're gonna do. But you can still go do what you want to do, but just know you got 6 months of shit over here with us because we ain't really reimbursing no bread. That only time we doing some shit like that, bro, is like if we really felt like we wronged somebody.
right.
Correct.
We don't never feel like that because we never do. We handle business. We like
Exactly.
I said, it's open up, my nigga. How could we wrong you? Do
Got
what you want to do
artists got
because
to
we
be
gonna
willing to work.
damn right. You
But
got to be willing to work.
so do you reach out to your artists, man? Like say, for instance, you ain't heard from one of your artists in about a month or two, man. Do you take your time out to reach out? Hey, what's going on, man? What you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you've been absent. We need you. We need to get this.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely. I always gotta find out what the fuck going on. Like if you ain't handling business, I gotta find out what's up. So I'm one of them niggas that answer my DMs and shit. When I tell artists to tap in with me, I ain't got Hollywood and don't talk to niggas. I'm a real A&R at this point now. I talk to artists. I love artists. Like all they bullshit and everything. I'll be the one to tell you, fuck you, nigga, like whatever. And I don't care what you doing in the streets. Like I ain't even on no shit like that because I already know, like, I'm not letting it go there anyway. I don't give a fuck about you being in your feelings. It ain't never gonna be that serious. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still gonna get your work because I ain't bridling nothing. I got to tell you because I care about you. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, man, artists just gotta understand it's a passion thing that come with this shit. You gotta be ready to work. That's where see what they don't get is the passion is why you get paid.
Right.
It ain't because of nothing else. I don't give a fuck who pushing the buttons and who running in out of rooms and all this, that, and the third. Your passion is why you gonna get paid, bro. Because it's about the fans and the passionate you are about your career, you gonna do the shit necessary for it to be done to get them fans, to get people on your motherfucking radar, to get people tapped into your motion.
Right.
Because when you get the motion, hey, you ain't gotta look for no label. What the fuck I'm taking you in a motherfucking label for to sit down and talk to Gucci and all these niggas that may not even sign your ass anyway, or gonna tell you to do the same shit you doing over here with us, lock in on some type of management shit or something, or pay them so you can be under some 1017 management or somebody else gonna woo. They niggas ain't really picking niggas up like that no more for real. Like you gotta stay down till you come up. So it's like, why pay that when if you come with a label like us and we do what we gotta do and you get some motion, you go up, these niggas gonna call for you. They gonna call anyway. What we taking you in there and you get hot, these niggas gonna want you. You gonna be a bidding war.
So is Gucci
made more sense.
Is Gucci actually looking for artists to sign right now? Me, male and female, $1 million a piece. I've been seeing that post on Instagram and
Hey, if he,
Facebook.
the only thing I know about WAP, I ain't gonna lie on WAP, bro. If he posted it, he mean it. And one I can say about Gucci, like from what I know and all I've ever known about that man, bro, he's who he is. He's saying what he mean.
There y'all
like,
go.
When Gucci tell you we gonna fire these artists, they gone. If Gucci tell you we signing that motherfucker, they sign. That's just what it is. That man, yes is his no.
There it is, y'all.
One thing I respect about Gucci. That one thing I respect about WAP for real.
Definitely, most definitely.
So, Coach Blue, so I just wanted to dive into the podcast that you got going on. Can you explain that and what that's about? I know you ain't say that.
Oh yeah. One of the hottest podcasts in Atlanta,
The
Georgia, soon
hottest
to be.
podcast, man. I mean,
Soon to be
damn.
one of the hottest of the whole Southeast. Then we're gonna go world. I don't even call it a podcast in my own rhyme. I call it a TV show because it's so TV ready. That motherfucker, that's just
Man.
different, bro. It's like I created a vibe, bro. I created something that, I looked at my brothers do Trigger Alert. I actually started my shit right behind Nietzsche doing his podcast,
Correct.
the Ugly Money podcast, and then I started doing like the Naked Hustle, where I was interviewing strippers and shit. I was letting them get their story. I gave
Well,
them
that
a
shit was
way
lit.
to, yeah,
That was lit.
I'm about to bring that back to y'all too. But then
That was lit.
I know you ain't say that. Just came to me, and it just became a thing, bro. And I put the whole mind frame of the coin and the logo I came up with, all this shit in my head, and it happened. And I brought it to life, but it was like I didn't want it to be like Trigger Alert, but I wanted to be a spinoff. So I created like kickback game show type feel
Yeah.
type like tell all type shit where it's spicy. It's spicy TV. I'm asking the craziest questions, looking for the your on the spot answers. You might say something wrong. I'm gonna make you eat a pepper. We drinking, taking shots. We smoking gas on the show. We live on YouTube. Hey, it's lit. We always eat on my show, and my female cast be crazy. Everybody come on my show always have a good time, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and it's always fun. And you can go on Ugly Money TV on YouTube and check out any episode that I've done. I think we're doing a pajama jam this Thursday.
Yeah.
Live. We'll be live at 8 o'clock, between 8 and 9 o'clock. Y'all just keep looking till we go up. But we're gonna do the pajama jam. I'm doing a pajama party this Thursday. It's gonna be
So
lit. Shout
y'all
out
doing
to
sponsorships on?
shout out to all the females, man. I know I ain't gonna be able to name all of them, but CEO, my girl Easy, man, I love her to death. Shout out to Easy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like my backbone of the show, my nigga. Like I gotta call it for what it is. Easy always stand on business for me and make sure the shit running right. Shout out to Stan the man. Hey, the real Stan the man, the motherfucking executive producer. Anything y'all see that's going up video wise, live wise, anything. Stan the man shooting all the content for all the podcasts, bro. He shoots them all. Us, Pretty Money, the biggest screen. Shout out to Biz, Just Chill, my co-host, the biggest co-host. Like I got to shout out the
So if
biggest
somebody
Biz.
want to get sponsorship on the show, like how they get sponsorship on the show, so you can shout them out? Because I know y'all got over 1 million
Yeah,
people watching the show right now. Like, and with the
yeah.
subscriber and viewership, how can somebody get a sponsorship through the show? Like, how would they be able to get in contact with you?
They just got to get at me in my DM, and they could be cash out ready. We're gonna make it happen. Like I told her, like I want to help everybody because we doing better numbers than radio, y'all. I don't care what you trying to promote. If we get on these podcasts and say your company, say your brand, that shit gonna, bro. Way more people, millions more people gonna see that shit than radio. Than you paying for radio ads. We got the best situation going. If you really trying to have your situation go up, you will see your numbers start increasing slowly, and then you'll just probably have a rapid fire because people, when if they start tapping into some shit that they like, especially coming from Ugly Money, if they see something they like, they fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? We got loyal fans. That's one I could say. So we slide our fans over to other people. They really fuck with them if they like their product or like what they got going. So I encourage people to be a sponsor us or tap in with us and let us do promotions for you for your shit monthly. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
worth
what you
it.
saying makes sense because radio only go 100-mile radius, but when you
Right.
talking about the internet, this is worldwide. It's way more reach
Come on, man.
when you compare the two, and then it's longevity because that video is up,
It's
that
up. It
content
ain't
is up.
going nowhere. It ain't
It
going
ain't
nowhere.
going nowhere.
It ain't going nowhere.
It
The fan that
lasts
end up
forever.
being a new fan gonna tell their homegirl and homeboy about you. Nigga, Ugly Money don't got down move. Hey, put us on these nigga right here. Look at this shit right here. You need to tap into this. Now they telling their homeboy and telling their homegirl. That word of mouth dangerous, especially in this internet world.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah. So like, all right. So let me ask a question, a little quick question too about the company Ugly Money, man, because I see that y'all, you know, saying y'all. Well, I can say you, but I'm expecting that your company reflects off of you. You know what I'm saying? You good peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? You
Right,
love, you get people.
right.
So what if you had like a person, man, that was real dope, and like making beats or engineering or whatever the case. You know what I'm saying? Just besides the artist, like would y'all use that person? Can y'all use that person? Like would y'all put that person to work? You know what I mean? Like
Oh, definitely. I would definitely do that because like I said, I run the music department. The only thing is that that person need to come with some clientele as well. Like come in right, like bring a table to a table. We got a fee that we charge, and you can eat off that fee. Now, what you make on the side of what you make, I ain't tripping. We got a fee that we charge, and we gonna have artists that want to get in the studio. So have yourself available because a lot of a lot of engineers not as available as they say they are. And when you need them, like engineers ain't like they used to be. They don't want to live in the studio no more. They don't want to just be in there working and trying to make beats and just be there all the time. Like if some shit ain't going, they like, man, I don't know what I'm up there for. Ain't nobody coming in there. You know how that shit go. But I tell the engineer, bro, if you come in here, you can't always go off the name. Nigga, patchwork ain't booked every day. Don't get this shit twisted. You feel me? Can't always go off
Right.
the name. You got an opportunity. This your home. You got a whole studio in there. Get your ass out there and get some clientele in this bitch.
Yeah.
Get out there and work it. You got a studio home now. You don't got to record at the crib. These niggas ain't got to come to your crib no more.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do all that shit no more. You can actually look a little presidential. Let them niggas come to a building now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sit down and smoke and all that extra shit you don't want to do in your house. Or whatever the case is. So now, like, take advantage of that shit because a nigga ain't really whacking you across the head to do what you got to do. And that's the whole thing, too. Like, nah, come in here and build this shit up because if ugly money go up and you, that's another loyal thing. Engineers have to learn how to be loyal.
Yeah.
Producers
Right.
and engineers, they not artists and shit. Like nobody don't owe them nothing as much as they think they do, but they do when it comes to once you done got certified with a record or something like that, shit get a little different. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
One of them beats done went up, a nigga done got on with it. You know how that shit go, bro. But until in the meantime, in between time, it's a loyal thing with engineers and producers. You got to stay loyal to the craft and to that brand. Figure out ways to help that brand. You feel me? Always create for the artist that's on that brand, that label, and always create for stuff for A&Rs like me to be able to push your beats out there, help you promote your beats, help you promote the studio, give me shit to help you promote so we can get you clientele. Because if you working, I'ma help you. The team gonna help you.
Right.
But if you just in here like, oh man, you know, y'all ain't got nobody for me. Damn, Hollywood, you ain't got nobody.
Right.
You ain't got nobody for you. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, my nigga, get out here and work too. Because when we might hit your ass with some shit out of control.
Right.
Nigga, goddamn, Yfn Lucci might want to come out here and get ducked off and be like, nigga, I want to come to the Money Studios, and you been down in your business. You know we putting you in there with her.
Right.
We know you finna get that time to shine. We ain't got to second guess that because you show your loyalty. Like I like people, engineers and producers I can count on, bro. Like if I damn near on call, like unless you just your old lady having a baby or you damn near in the pussy, like you on call, nigga. Like it is what it is. You feel me? Like nigga, what we doing?
Right. Right.
Yeah, because them the ones
So
that make it. Them the engineers and producers that make it for
I,
real.
I got a question outside of that though. So what you think about?
That was directed. That was directed to me and a few other motherfuckers that's watching because I'm on that shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like I make beats and I'm an engineer and I'm an artist myself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I spend almost and it's just this me. I'm probably exaggerating. I'm probably under exaggerating myself, but I spend at least about 3 hours a day in my studio, whether I'm making 10, 15 beats a day or I'm working on somebody's song or I'm
I
recording.
like it. I like your work ethic, sir.
And so like it took me from learning because when I started, and so it took me, and it's not my podcast, but I'm just giving you a little background of who I am. But
Go ahead, Papa shit.
it took me from moving from Fruity Loops over into Pro Tools to get that unique sound and that quality sound to upgrade my shit. And I'm like, yo, I get these artists over and they listening, they bumping it, but then I'm hearing other artists that's bumping it somewhere else. And I'm like, yo, so I go there and pay studio time just so I can see how they set up is. I ain't watching. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I'm like, yo, a $2,500 Neumann microphone, that's gonna work. Okay, so I go cash out on it. You know what I mean? Like a 38 channel mixing board. I seen somebody using one of those. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go cash out on it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's legitimately like I just started picking up until I got that quality. And then when I got that quality, I'm like, yo, I need to learn the mixing. You know what I'm saying? So I need more artists so I can practice my mixing. And that's what I did. I was just promoting myself. Yo, come do you a song for $35, fool. You know what I'm saying? I practice to bust you, you know, until I got to that point. And now people love the sound. They love the sound. They love the quality. They love the beats. To where I'm like,
but see, you knew what you wanted to do. It's just like what we were talking about earlier about, you know, me coming into this thing that I came into it, like you knew what you wanted to do and you attacked it. You wasn't waiting on nobody to give you the game. You figured out, okay, well shit, nigga, if I gotta spend my money, you invested in yourself. If I gotta spend my money to go sit in a nigga fucking studio and find out what niggas is using for me to goddamn upgrade.
Yeah.
Now I gotta figure out how to use this shit. I'm gonna put in my time, my grind, blood, sweat, tears, my money. Ain't no different than being an artist. That's what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? And now look at the outcome. Like you said, now you got quality shit. People bumping you, everybody bumping. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a producer like yourself, engineer and all that, yeah, it damn real would make a room in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For your guy like you to come in here and do shit like that, because your work ethic speak for itself. I like that type shit because I know that you ain't gonna sit on your ass and just wait on motherfucking shit to come to you. Even if you ain't and you ain't got no clientele and we ain't got no clientele, you gonna be making beats. You gonna be doing something productive to the day going. You know, whether you here or not, and I can tell shit like that. Like you're definitely the type of guys that we would be looking for, and that's just a fact.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely
So
that.
I had another question just off the subject. Just what do you feel about what's going on with Young Thug and his court case, and how is that affecting Atlanta right now? Like that was one of the biggest artists coming out of Atlanta, and you know, for somebody from Atlanta and knowing the inside scoop and seeing what they doing and
Right.
looking at this trial, what's your perspective on what's going on and how that's affecting Atlanta and stuff like that right now on the
Free
music scene?
Thug, man. Free Thug, first and foremost. Free the King, man. Free Slime, bro. Like, send that man home, bro. This shit,
For real.
this whole fucking case ain't got so goofy to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the beginning to now, dog. Like, you know, it's so many. All the witnesses acting crazy. The fucking judges leaving and other judges first he getting bonds and now he ain't getting bonds. It's just like they playing with Thug for real. It just to me, I
Right.
feel like they playing with Slime, bro. Like they playing with that man Top so hard it don't even make no sense. Pause, but it's like I really feel like you know in Atlanta it's definitely been an effect, bro. Like that man had his hands on a lot of families. He had his hands on a lot of people growth and well-being of how they made incomes and so forth and so on. And now that he's not there, of course it affects. So only so much is gonna keep going without the you know the man that need to be there being there because he the breadwinner.
Right.
And it's like and so many other so-called underling breadwinners like the Yak Goddess and people like that locked up as well. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, hell yeah, it's affected Atlanta, bro. Like Lucci being gone affected Atlanta. All that shit really affected Atlanta because Atlanta don't want neither one of them niggas locked up. Atlanta don't want, you know, y'all, they don't understand like it's two kings gone, bro. There's two kings off the board for real gone off the chessboard for real. Like you talking about Yfn Lucci and motherfucking Thug, and I can say both of their name in the same sentence because you know I don't have no animosity or no bad blood with neither one of them niggas on neither one of their sides on neither one of their camps. Bro, I fuck with all them folks on everybody. I ain't got no bad blood with nobody anyway, but I'm keeping
Right.
it real. Like those are kings, bro. Them niggas' impact in this city has been so legendary, bro. Like nobody, young, old, small, big, tall, nigga, don't want to see them niggas where they at, bro. Like, and that's gonna forever be no matter what's going on in these cases and all that shit. Nigga just want them niggas home, and that's that.
Yeah. Freedom.
Right. So how they trying to paint him out as this big, like this kingpin, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
being there, like
They allegedly trying to, you know, throw it all on Thug. Like he just running the
that's
gang label type
crazy.
shit. You know, they trying to throw all that shit on him, trying to throw him under the bus like he is the mastermind and the kingpin and everything. Allegedly, that's what they trying to throw on him. And
Right.
you know, from all kind of different angles, the stuff that come with being the kingpin. They just trying to throw all that shit on him, man. And for those that seeing it, like a lot of the evidence just looking goofy as fuck though. You know what I'm saying? They star witness Woody, even Woody, like he got up there and played the game. He ain't even get up there. He wasn't a star witness at all. He got up there and was like, shit, you know, I ain't finna get up here and got down enough done been done. Niggas done leaked this tape on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? However, that guy leaked out, so my face card fucked up with that type shit. So The nigga had went up there and got there, hey, only trill shit I can do at this point is just goddamn, I'm dumb to y'all niggas. I don't know what the fuck going on no more. So
Right.
he played the hand I had to play it. It is what it is. Like ain't nobody capping nothing down. It's just what it is. Niggas seen it. So it's like, what we doing? Because obviously every bomb y'all trying to drop on Thug, it's just like it's getting watered down. So I don't even know what after the Woody shit. I was like, why they ain't released it? Realistically, I'm thinking to myself, what other hands is y'all unfolding? That was supposed to have been the star witness.
Right.
Come on, my nigga. You ain't getting no closer than that, bro. That nigga was up under this nigga every day. Like, you ain't getting no closer than that, bro. Like, what else y'all looking for?
And Yfn Lucci, he really a real one. Like
Yeah.
he's sitting like a real king. They were trying to,
Lucci ain't got nothing to talk about, nigga. It is what it is. Like, I'm doing me and
yeah,
Tico at home. That's all Lucci on. Like a real one. Like, Lucci,
yeah,
like, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't even, nigga, look, bro. I don't even know Young Thug. Who?
right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You said a nigga was dead in whose truck? I don't know what you talking about. Is this a picture of you? Huh? No.
Right. So you
Lucci
think
ain't
his
talking
career
about a
gonna
bitch
count
ass
both?
thing. Right.
So when Yfn Lucci come out, once he drop, I know his shit gonna go through the roof.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. His first song probably gonna be some legendary shit. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. If he do the right thing like I'm thinking because of who he is, he probably is. That nigga dropped that first record and it's like, it's that motherfucker. Oh man, that's that nigga, man. Look here, bro. And like Thug should too. Like if I was Thug, I wouldn't come home and just go back to being a CEO. I would come home and I would go crazy. I got another
right.
project for the fans now. I'm finna drop for real. I'm going straight artist mode, bitch. I'm popping shit. Thugger home, slime home. Come get all the money, Thug, cause they finna book your motherfucking ass everywhere.
Hell yeah.
I don't get Thug song ain't even gotta be hard, which we know it probably will, but he can get on that bitch and mumble for real. We gonna play, man. They
Say
got
real
there,
shit.
and all he had to say is "I'm home." His hook, all he gotta say, "I'm home." Everybody gonna, and the name of the song "I'm home." Everybody gonna book the shit out that nigga just to hear him say "I'm home."
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Hey,
God.
speaking of Atlanta too, man. You know what I'm saying? For the fans, I just wanted to say this on contrary. Rest up, take off. That was a sad one right there, man.
Oh,
Uh,
that's a good
I'm
subject too.
thinking
That's a good subject.
Yeah, yeah.
How
That
did
that
that
hurt.
impact Atlanta?
That
I mean,
hurt.
that was a big loss, man.
Yeah.
But
Takeoff
Takeoff,
was that hurt. That hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like people do him. I bet Takeoff. I bet the B goes a few times. But that nigga was a good nigga. Like he was really like everybody said. Takeoff was really like a good person. He wasn't really
mm,
on
I
no
heard he
fuck shit.
Thomas one out the group, like he was the chill one out the group.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. Like that nigga, like that. I met them probably 3 times in my whole life of living, and all 3 times I met them, that nigga energy was just good energy, bro. Like he was just, it was just his aura was different. He had a good aura on him. You just felt you let Takeoff hang out with you, bro. Like oh no, like first time meeting him, you be like, nigga, get in the car. Oh God,
mm.
let's go to the store. You like first time meeting this nigga, you'll let him in the car and go to the store with you. That shit hurt. Like for real, it hurt. It hurt. It's some rappers that shit hurt for real. Like him and Dolph, them shits hurt.
Yeah,
Like him and Dolph, that shit
Oh
hurt for
man,
real.
that was
Dolph,
a
Like
legend right there.
big up.
That's my
Dolph
nigga
hurt
right there.
too. Not there. Like I
Yeah.
actually met Dolph a couple times. Me and Nietzsche had a song with Dolph called Roll On that we did with Dolph. I was actually locked up. That was
Wow.
during the time I was locked up when I couldn't be in the video, but I was on the hook of the song, and Nietzsche had the verse and had the song with Dolph. It was a song that I actually wrote, and I actually like gave it to Nietzsche. You know what I'm saying? And Nietzsche did some shit and ended up getting Dolph on it. And I had already done did shows with Dolph though before that. I had met Dolph a couple times because I opened up for him in a couple shows, and we kicked shit and all that shit. And Dolph was a real ass nigga, boy. That nigga, that was so real for real.
That was one of my.
Like, like,
That was
like I can honestly say, like, I ain't been around that
Yeah.
man enough. I ain't been around Dolph enough to tell that people would feel like I should say I love that nigga, but I love that nigga,
man.
bro. And I ain't been around Dolph for 3-4 times in my whole life, and I love that nigga, bro.
Sometimes that's all
That nigga,
right, though, man.
I'm telling you some real shit. That nigga a real that nigga there. He wanted to really, bro. It hurt when that nigga. I actually felt that shit when that nigga died, but that shit hurt me, bro. I was like, damn,
You
bro.
know what?
I didn't want to hear that
Another
shit.
artist out of Atlanta that I feel that should be doing some entrepreneur shit is Rollo too. I see he doing a lot of moves like
Oh
how
yeah,
he
man.
moving.
Hey,
And he
big
doing a lot
love
for
to
the
the art,
community.
man.
Yeah,
That's that being here. We kind of tight. I ain't gonna say like we got the best relationship, but he know me and I know. I'm saying we ain't got no problems. I ain't saying. I'm saying like I ain't been around Rollo a whole lot, but when he was locked down, we was talking. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I talked to him a little bit on the IG and shit when he was locked down. And I actually reached out to him when he came home. He was trying to come home and get the ride that he needed somebody to send him some shit to pick him up. I was finna send the Sprinter. He'll tell anybody this. I offered from Ugly Money to send the Sprinter to pick that nigga up and everything, but he was trying to go big on big. This nigga was like, they won't let me send the plane in, so I need a party bus. So I was
yeah,
like, damn. But the nigga, they ain't let him do none of that shit. They ended up, he had to do the black, shit and how y'all
yeah.
see him get out of whatever. But then a lot of Rollo people, I fuck with them. Like, I Trap Monster, shout out to Juby Kane, all them. Like, I could have signed with Trap Monster, but I know, like they, I think like I think them bros wanted me to convert to Muslim, and I didn't. The beat didn't want to be a Muslim. No disrespect, I just wasn't raised that way. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of Muslim bros, and I love all them. But I think like a lot of them just keep their thing in the family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But they still treat me as an equal. Them bros still love me. They let me come around them, all that shit. Like I fuck with Juby Kane. Me and done music. I always fuck with Juby, and Juby always big Rollo up. So I've opened up for Rollo in shows in Augusta, Georgia, when I was in Augusta and shit like that too. So he another good nigga. Like I'm proud of that man for real in real life, bro. Like how he came home after going through what he went through. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna be one of the last kingpin type niggas that got hit up like that, because most of the feds ain't letting niggas like do no shit, no meat shit no more. Like I told niggas that meat
Right.
shit, they ain't doing that shit no more. That shit dead. They gonna come get you. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm proud of how he came out and stepped on shit. He could have came out on a whole lot of negativity. He could have came out on a whole lot of just not thinking right and stepping wrong. But even with linking into the PRE shit and bigging up Dolphin and just being one of them damn advocates for Dolphin, standing on business for Dolphin. Anybody got a problem
Well,
with
he
Dolphin?
stood on business, boy.
Yeah, like I'm keeping his name going. Give a fuck how nobody feel.
Real
Plus
nigga shit.
buying the neighborhoods and all the shit he doing right now, bro. Like you can't find a reason to hate on Rollo. Everybody should be saluting that brother. They should be clapping for that man. They
Exactly.
could learn a lot from that young man for real, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
He always took care of his own, bro. And that one thing I can say about him, ever since we all known that man, he always took care of his own. Everything in that motherfucking what do you call it? What do you call his hood? I forgot what they call that shit.
I know what you
In
talk
Atlanta.
about. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
the projects where they from. Hey man, he done always took care of everything out there, bro. He always been like that for real. Like, and ain't too many niggas like that. No matter what your ethnicity is, your religious background and beliefs is, I don't care about none of that. It's the person, my nigga, that I see, and it's like in the fucking the moves that he making with the gems that he dropping, how he helping lives and changing lives. That shit, hey, he good in my book, bro, and I know he got blessings up top for what he doing for real, for real.
For real. So, for all this stuff going on, how would you tell these artists coming up out of Atlanta to piggyback off of what happened to Young Thug and what happened to Yfn Lucci? What type of advice would you give these young artists on how to
Man, look, bro.
move right now?
Yeah,
Because it's like
yeah.
they targeting people right now.
I'm gonna tell a rapper like this. Like, first off, all y'all don't gotta be drill rappers, bro. If that ain't what you about, don't be about that. Cause these
Mm,
niggas is smacking shit for real. If you
mm,
got that, then you be about it. But I ain't gonna tell you not, cause you know that shit's selling. I ain't gonna tell you what not to do to not get your money on. that's the type of rapper you are, but you better stand on business when it's time to, because you're gonna have to, nigga. Like if it get to that point, you need to move a certain kind of way. Don't wait till nigga get out there and get rich to get bulletproof shit. You know you out here smacking niggas and all that. You better get like that now. You better learn how to move now, because ain't tomorrow definitely ain't promised to you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the club right after the show and get your shit shot up. So we know what these rappers doing. You know the new wave of today's artists. It done got bigger than talking about. It done got bigger than talking about the drilling. I told an artist asked me the other day, was like, Coach, where you think music going now? I said, well, it's some of the rapping coming back a little bit. I said, but I said the killing rap and shit like that. I said a lot of that hustle music coming back. D-Lo kind of bring a little trap shit, that hustle shit back a little bit too. But I said, but the drill music it's gonna, I think in the long, I told him, I said it may get watered down in the long run, but it's gonna be a little bit, but it's gonna be a little bit because it makes so much money to the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people don't get that. It really does. Like these artists is killing themselves, don't even understand their liabilities. They don't give a fuck if y'all shoot y'all self up, nigga. Like, they making more money off y'all dead than alive anyway. Especially if you was hot.
Yeah.
Especially if you was hot. So at the end of the day, I tell them, like, learn how to move now, because yeah, they watching. The feds ain't gonna start watching because y'all got these major deals. They looking for y'all to fuck up. So if you gonna talk about that shit, like that's what I told artists. The talking about it that got boring to some people in the game, because everybody popping their shit about that shit. Now niggas done went the next level, and the next level is exposing the drills. Now we really shooting niggas up that's really in beef with niggas and letting it be exposed on this, that, and the third, and hoping that we don't get indicted. I guess playing the game like some goofies or something, hoping they don't get indicted, but we know how they go. So if you gotta use, like a old head told me, you gotta take life for what it is and use the experiences and the things that you see and that happen to other people sometime and apply it to your life. Because if you see motherfuckers doing something and the outcome of all these motherfuckers doing it that way, if you gonna go do it that way, then you goddamn crazy. You gonna do it like them. You gotta do it another kind of way. Something about what you do, you better switch it up. Something about if you gonna do your drill shit, you better move different. I don't know what to tell you, but you better make sure that you safe as a fuck. If you gonna come in this bitch and think you holding your nuts like pop, you better move smooth, because it's just like prison. There's always somebody in that bitch now that's gonna goddamn check on that address, nigga. They gonna pull up, they finna see what poppin'. There's always one that'll check your temperature right now, and them motherfuckers. So you know, like, you just gotta be on what you on for real. You know what I'm saying? Unless you one of them niggas that just, get some kind of respect or some shit like that. Like, I know if I did some rapping and shit and I pop my shit, like, I know I either rapped about shit I did, doing, or gonna do, and it's like, yeah, a nigga, I come from my lingo still what it is. Like, I keep up with the times with everything. That's why who I am. I'm one of them Jay-Z type niggas that, like, I don't really get old. So it's like, that's why I'm able to write for everybody, male, females, and all that. So it's like, when I drop music, I know, like, young niggas like my shit. I might have shit for a little bit of everybody might like it, but I ain't really worrying about no young nigga pushing up on me talking about checking my temperature behind none of my songs, because I know I get a lot of respect and I know how I move.
So how you feel about like that new like R&B rapping type of order, like that ride wave shit, like how niggas carry that R&B into a flow. You know what I'm saying? Like they use the R&B but flow like a harmonized rap. That's what I'm gonna call it. Harmonized rap.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Music is music. People gotta realize this about music, bro. It's a lane for all music, because it's music.
Right.
Music is a thing about feeling, and it's all about how it makes you feel. And if a song touch you somewhere, that's a good song, even if it's to you.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It might not be a good song to everybody, but it's a good song to you. You gonna love it. So if you love it, it might be a million other yous that love it.
Right.
Because everybody don't like everything. Everybody don't think Sexy Red hot, but Sexy Red killing everything right now. Like, think she hot or
You
not.
ain't.
You can
Well,
hate,
she
you
is
can
killing
hate that.
everything.
Louis,
Yeah,
man.
you can hate the queen. You can hate that queen all you want to, but she killing all kind of shit. But her music ain't for everybody.
Big up to my
For the for the for the for the 304, she is a goddamn goddess. But you know what I'm saying. But for the conservative woman that's just trying to be submissive and different things like that, they might not like Sexy Red music, and that's okay. Because music is
Right.
everything. Music is opinionative, is everything, and it's like I said, it's all about an emotion and a feeling with music. So I like it because these ain't the first. Like artists don't understand. Like I'm an old head, so the way this singing, rapping shit niggas doing and all this ain't the first time we heard this shit. It just artists have found a way to do it in these times. It was a guy even back in the day named Zap Rogers that was doing auto
big up
tune and singing with the motherfucking little shit in his mouth
Cuban love.
before the
Yeah.
yeah,
Shit,
computer love, my nigga, which is a legendary song. Still to this day, young niggas know computer love. So it's like at the end of the day, it's like this just some stuff that's evolved. You feel what I'm
Hey, you know
saying?
what? It's another artist that I heard that's popping out here right now, female artist called China Monet. What you got to say about her?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, she popping right now.
that's different. Hannah Monet
Like
is like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. Like that girl right there, this queen is like, China is an animal, bro. Like she different, and I love her to death because I was one of the dudes that got the hit. I had my hands on it from the get go. Other than Nietzsche, I was the guy that he called in to personally work with this woman, and it's like I watched
she
her
popping.
grow into what she is, bro. Like I watched her come from being a little girl in this business and just not knowing nothing but I just want to rap and just becoming damn near like a plant, my nigga, and letting songs come to her. She just like damn near became a Drake. Just like I can pull them off. Let's do this. I'm gonna write this myself. Oh, you got one? Let's do it. Like she just let's handle business and then found herself and then really like now she's got her whole red pill movement with this submissive woman thing. And it's like she grabbing so many fans and so many submissive women. It's like really trying to be just like good women to men and shit like that is loving her whole movement now. And it's like she found her thing, bro. She found her niche and it's working. And I don't see
She
nothing.
created her own
Yeah,
lane.
yeah, it's her own lane. No other female artist was doing that. All of them was trying to do they sexy red thing or beat boss bitches or damn step on niggas like niggas stepping on niggas or whatever the case is. And China just was like, fuck it. I'm popping the red pill. The blue pill was good, but I'm popping the red pill now. I'm going against all that shit. I'm finna be a submissive woman and I'm popping my shit against all the hoes that don't like it. So it's just what she did and it working for her. Like I love
Yeah,
her lane, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
well,
I love her.
speaking
she
of
popping. She
art,
popping.
I want to say, you know what I'm saying, big ups to Bossy Vet too, man. She left St. Louis and moved to Atlanta. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? All the pretty girls walk like this and all that. She's supposed to be like
Shout out to Boss.
supposed to be, doing a little part in the movie and everything. So she out there living good, man. So I just wanted to say big ups to the fam,
So,
man, because
Coach Blue, as an A&R, do you feel it's a shift in the game with the female artists right now? Because it's like the females look like they more willing to invest in themselves than the men right now.
Well, I feel like I knew that was gonna happen because it's entertainment, and that's what the guys I understand. Like after you do something, because see, once upon a time, and it's still kind of like that. I don't think that the females are oversaturated in the business. Females are oversaturated just as rappers. Like it's a lot of female rappers now. It's a lot more have stepped up, came out, popping their shit. Now, if you talking about still in the business still running pretty much how it been running. They kind of still got like it's always like two chicks that's really like the head of the game type shit. But it's other female rappers. You know what I'm saying? The game go run how it go. But I will say the game has exploited a little more now with because you still got Nicki really ain't rapping no more, but she's still the queen. Still can't overlook her.
Right, right.
Cardi B is definitely there. Megan is definitely there. Lotto has definitely stepped up. You see what I'm saying? They done put her up on a pedestal. But then you got, Sexy Red. you know, that's got her own little lane. And then out of those females right there for is real strong rappers like the ones I'm saying, like, cause you still got others like Coily Ray but these are like rapper
And Ice
pop artists too.
Spice too.
Yeah, and Ice Spice, like I put Ice Spice in there, but like I look at them more like rappy poppy artists though. Now I ain't talking about like just street and hoods and your public, but you could slide Ice Spice in there if you put her in there. You got to put her over some shit because she kind of like they kind of made her a juggernaut without her
Mm,
doing as much as some of the names that I've named. They kind of made Ice Spice like a juggernaut status. You feel
right.
what I'm saying? And but you just gotta see like those names that we just named are really like the rapping females because like everybody else is just and Glorilla. But Glow, that's why I was gonna
Yeah,
say
Glow. Glow.
Glow and to me, Glow and Sexy are like the two that's getting the most exploitation from the business that's called hip hop entertainment. I
Right.
think they are the front running women that are getting all the exploitation, the mainstream exploitation. Now the other women, they
Matter
are
of fact,
definitely like
Cardi B too. Cardi B too. I just thought
yeah,
about that.
yeah,
Cardi
yeah, yeah.
B.
Cardi, but see, Cardi, she who she is. Like she like to me, I feel like Cardi's like right behind Nicki at this point. Like Cardi who she is. Like
Okay,
she
right.
she dropped the
That
right
makes
she
sense.
dropped the right shit. They're gonna play Cardi. It's Cardi B at this point. Like she's like right.
Right.
It's like Nicki. I'm thinking Nicki,
That's real.
Cardi B. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
Then maybe Megan. You know what I'm saying? Because the impact Megan made
That's
in the
true.
business with all this shit with Tory and all this. So
That
Megan kind of
shit was
legendary when
headline.
when she do spit on somebody's shit. Oh, it's a big deal that Megan Thee Stallion is actually on your shit. So it's like, yeah, they found out ways to put these certain females, but then you got the real grunt workers, like I said, like Mulatto. Like Lotto's a real grunt. Like she really, to me, earned what she getting because she done been putting down for a minute. But then it's like she big mama. She always find a little gimmick that worked for her. You know what I'm saying? And now she's
Right.
standing on business with it and getting a lot more shine. But then Glow was like I said again, Glow and motherfucking Sexy Red really getting uh like out there. Like when you go in the clubs, you're gonna hear them. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Right.
More than most females. Like they'll play these other females, but you ain't finna hear too many Megan Thee Stallion songs in the club.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You ain't finna hear too much Nicki Minaj right
Yeah.
now. You feel what I'm saying? Cardi
Right.
B, maybe. They might play Cardi song, bro. That's a mic for real. It depends on if they play her on a remix with the Glow song or some shit.
Right.
Like they might play Cardi B singer. Like that one shit she got that one little club shit she had that little I forgot that shit go. They might play that, but I don't even be hearing that. You don't hear her like you hear Gim Glow. Yeah, Glow. All you like
Yeah,
anything
that shit
Sexy
boom.
Red, they playing all her shit, nigga. They
Yeah,
I don't give
sexy
a fuck what Sexy
red.
Red.
Yeah.
She getting
Yeah.
all her she like Future in the club. She getting all her shit played.
Yeah.
So it's like the impact with the women is different because of the entertainment that come with them now. Because they have they have got the females so involved with rap, and now they have opened up that door where these females are believing that, like the niggas did today, can be just as good as these niggas or biggest star. They ain't even thinking about niggas. They feeling
Right.
like they can be a Glorilla or a Sexy Red. They'll step on a nigga. They'll talk shit to a nigga. They don't give a fuck. These females ain't got different with that rap shit, and they
Yeah.
spending their money. They are investing in themselves because they get it. So it's like, yeah, it make the game have to feel like, okay, we got to turn a key and open up a motherfucking door crack, even if we got to crack it a little bigger for that to got there seep in a little more because, hey, them females is bringing some entertainment that some of the niggas ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas gotta find some other sauce too. And that's why I say like when the niggas started getting bored, okay, I guess the next thing for them was to start snitching on themselves. I guess like that was the next. I'm too bored to do anything else. I gotta just tell on myself now. Fuck it, hey, fuck it, nigga. I'm gonna be the biggest rapper ever.
Yeah, let's get some claps for that. Let's get some claps for
That's
that.
what that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
Cold
But
Blue
also,
cooking on this motherfucker right now, man. If everybody that's in tune, man, this is the top A&R out the South. Coach Blue, Ugly Money, man. I'm telling you, he dropping jewels, man. Y'all replay this video. Y'all learn from it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because you might not know what the future holds, but he giving y'all some game right now for the future, man.
hey, before we start wrapping it up, I feel like go back to the women. I feel like it's all about the era too, man. It's about the right movement. See, because like back in the day, you had like Lil Kim, Trina. You know what I'm saying? Like you had those women that was actually
MIA
popping, man. And
representing.
you know, like they was actually Missy Elliott. You know what I mean? Like they was, but then it died down for a minute, right? It died down for a minute, and it just took it took somebody who was like, you know what? I need to step back up for the women. You know what I'm saying?
Nicki Minaj
I think so.
held
Like
it
I said
down.
again, I think somebody. Well, I don't say who those somebodies is. I just say the game. I just think the game seen the plus in it on the money side too. I think the game seen marketing wise how good this could benefit if we now allow more than just 2 women at a time to be popping and
I ain't
shit
think
like that. Because
that.
once upon a time, that's all they did. Like I said,
That
it
makes
always
sense.
be other females rapping, but they used to have like 2 kind of head honcho chicks. And then it'd be like, okay, boom. And then this one chick, she doing her thing for a minute. And then it's just like, boom. And like you said, and then it kind of like they fizzled out. And then it's like, damn, all these, after Nicki came in, it was like Beyonce was kind of like, I mean, Nicki was kind of like piggybacking off of Beyonce, even though Beyonce wasn't a rapper.
Yeah.
And Nicki was kind of piggybacking off of her though as a female rapper. It's like she became the rap Beyonce or some shit. And then after her, they tried it with Remy Ma. Y'all don't remember that. They tried to slide Remy Ma in there for real with the little coming out, popping at Nicki and da-da-da. And now these was the 2 women that was up. It was Nicki and Remy. And Remy had a little run for like a brief little breather. And then it was just like, get out of the way. I'm Nicki Minaj. And then, bam, who came out of nowhere? Cardi B. Yeah, it was Cardi B came with and motherfucking she made a place in kind of mimicking the Nicki shit. Cause whether anybody want to believe it or not, she did. She mimicked the Nicki shit a little bit, and then found her little self. Got in the business, and it was just her and Nicki. And then who came behind her? Here comes Megan. It was just like, yeah, I'm just being real.
That's
Like
true.
it was just, yeah, and then so forth and so on. Like, so they seen the plus in like the trials, I feel like with the Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B's and the Megans and the, like I said, the mulattoes and the, okay, let's see what we can do. You know, it's room for a Glow, it's room for a Sexy Red, and then Sexy Red just come give us all kind of bags because she just got her own lane. And then they just make room for other little females that's rapping and for artists to be looking for a female rapper to be even a part of their camp now because they trying to get a female in. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and then these female rappers they ain't just saying just the girliest songs either. Like these female rappers coming in here, they trying to tear your club upside down for real. Like Glorilla trying, like she probably the only female rapper that the hood nigga will really play. He might not tell everybody he bumping her song, but nigga, that nigga, yeah, Glow, get him, Glow into that shit. Come on, you
Hey,
Glorilla,
real
I
story, man. Because I was at,
man,
look,
real
my boy
feel.
got married, bro, and I was at the wedding. We went to the reception, cause and the DJ played he played some Glorilla, and I'm like, yo, the homies dancing to the shit too, like they crunk.
Man, what?
And hold on, wait,
Man, Glow,
turned around and
Glow hard.
bed, and they like pop, 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 pop. I'm like, yo,
Glow hard.
what is going?
Now I ain't gonna sit here and say like niggas is just the niggas ain't riding around bumping Sexy Red. Now if they listening to the radio and Sexy Red came on, they ain't finna turn it because they used to listening to that shorty. They ain't finna
Yeah.
turn that shit. They just gonna listen to it till it go off because they used to it.
Yeah.
And the niggas respect it. But ain't nothing. They just finna be like, let me turn on this sexy red. He a whole go getting hood ass nigga. He ain't riding
Hold on,
down
wait.
in the
But
motherfucking.
hey, in this new day and age, man, you never know,
But
fool.
yeah,
You know.
hey, you never know. Yeah, like I mean, nigga
You
like
got a
me
point.
ain't gonna do it, but
Hey,
you
you
right.
got a
This
point,
day
right,
and
right.
age,
Yeah.
you never know, cause a nigga, the young nigga be in the car with they so-called sisters, and sis be like, turn that sexy red on, bro. Nigga be like, which one? You feel me? So I feel a nigga
You
like,
is tough.
yeah, thanks. You
Straight
right,
up.
you right. Like this shit
Hey,
get
Coach
different.
Blue.
So,
So, what's your opinion on that Kendrick Lamar
oh
versus
man,
Drake? What you got to say
powerful.
as an A&R? I know you had to be entertained. What you got to say about that? Like, what's
Man,
your
look,
input on that?
I'm
Who
gonna keep it
won that
real.
battle
I've been
Hold on,
right
man.
saying,
there?
I've
Let me
been,
get at a boom. Let me get at a boom right quick.
Hold
give
on,
me
hold
a boom.
on. Let them talk, my nigga.
Nah,
Let them
put the
talk.
boom in there real quick, cause it's
Go
going.
ahead.
Give me another one.
Go.
Let me get that.
Okay, now the whole thing is this: Kendrick won the war. Drake still wins the battle. Why? Well, the war. Kendrick won the battle. Which one is it? The battle is bigger than the war. Or the war is bigger than the battle. Yeah,
The
the war is bigger.
more bigger
Kendrick wins
battle.
the battle. The war still wins by Drake. Why? Because you gotta understand something. Kendrick had his time to shine. He took very well advantage of it. He had his guns loaded. Like they tell you, if you ready, you ain't got to get ready. That's the prime example of it. He was loaded, caught rock, ready to rock. Drake didn't have a chance to breathe. One of them, that one record Drake dropped, the one that shit was actually hard as a motherfucker. Out of all of the diss records, I still feel like that was my favorite. But Kendrick took advantage of the motherfucking the drop shit, matter of fact. But Kendrick took advantage of the motherfucking chance he had, the opportunity, and he stepped on a juggernaut and did what he had to do right there. It was his time, bro. You couldn't tailor made it no better. It was his time. He dropped the last disc he dropped. It was the one. It just was the one. It had the bop to it. Hey, he got everybody involved with it. He marketed it right. It picked up. It ended up being a single. It ended up being one of the biggest records. He wins the motherfucking battle against Drake on the verses one-on-one with that individual situation. Now, as an artist, stop playing right now. Drake has passed the Beatles and Michael Jackson. The nigga's
That's
going out legendary. Let's stop
exactly.
playing with don't play with Big Drake's top. This is Drake we talking about. Okay,
Facts.
this is Drake. Whether we like him or not, he is music. Okay, R&B or hip hop, the niggas got way more numbers than most R&B. His R&B songs has done way more numbers than most R&B people. He passed Michael Jackson and the Beatles. Are you not hearing me? His rap career is legendary. He can stop rapping today. People still will be playing catch up to Drake for motherfucking a decade from now, brother. Like that nigga is legendary. You can't get around it. You don't gotta like him, but he's done what he had to do in his business. He stepped down, put his foot down, became a legendary artist. When I started realizing the type of names that we was talking about, nigga, and Michael Jackson and the Beatles, they're like, man, come on, man.
So let me ask. So all right. Yeah, Drake. I mean, we all know Drake
That
came
was my
with high.
point.
So
Me and him
Yeah.
had a hot topic about
But
this shit here.
hey,
that's the only
artist.
thing. But that's the only thing though. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie to y'all. That's the only thing. Like
Yeah.
that's not the water Kendrick down. Kendrick Lamar is one of them. Not gonna never shit on Kendrick. He won when it was time for him to win. He won. He stepped on the juggernaut. It was David versus Goliath. He won. He played David and he won. He came out and gave that nigga a left hook that he did not see coming. And it was like for real. And he laid him down and won the fight. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie, you can't take that from Kendrick Lamar, man. He did some legendary. It was, as far as I'm concerned, that is the greatest diss song ever in history of life. The reason being
Wow.
because of the impact that it did. No other diss song had made it to the point that it became up. Like Nas's Ether was legendary too, but even in this day and time.
Right.
Nas Ether was like at that time it became a single because Nas did the same thing. He stepped on Jay-Z, but you look at the careers. He'll never be Jay-Z. He's Nas.
That's real
And
shit.
that's all I'm saying. Kendrick stepped on Drake, but he just not gonna be that nigga. He still got a lot of career left, way more career left probably than even Drake. But in Cali, he's Cali's Drake. And that may be good enough for him. At the end of the day, nigga, that nigga run Cali. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing
Right.
bad about Kendrick Lamar in no motherfucking California city backyard cookout or nothing, bitch. They gonna take your ass up out of here. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. He
But
like the new park over there. He like
yeah,
the new park over there, right?
he is. He run that man. Everything in Cali that gave that nigga the stamp. You are
The
him.
option
Everything.
run with it. Drake,
You had to. Now all he got to do, you right. All he got to do now is run with it. If he really just get in his bag now and say, after they not like us, nigga, I'm taking the West Coast and finna have a whole West Coast movement again. He got the power to bring a whole West Coast movement back now. He really do.
Now
If he took
we have
advantage
to
of
see
it.
if Kendrick gonna capitalize, because one time he took 5 years off, and then he
Yep.
took 2 years off right after that. He
But
got to stay.
listen,
He got to keep the train
but
going
see,
right now.
listen, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all though. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. It might have not
Drake
been,
ain't take no years off.
it might have not been for Kendrick to want to do that. He might have just wanted this, bro. He waited on the opportunity for any juggernaut to go on. And when he took it and when he seen it, he took advantage of it and he went and stepped on it. He may
Yeah.
or may not take this motherfucking opportunity and try to do all this real West Coast movement. Because Kendrick a weird type rapper too. He weird, like he do his thing. He real LA laid back nigga, really, you know what I'm saying? Dress code on different, all that type shit. He different. He's a LA weirdo for real, but he like that nigga though.
Wait,
You feel me? So he
Right.
like the Andre 3000 of California for real.
Damn.
You feel me?
His style kind of match Andre shit though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
like
wait,
the
right though. You
Andre.
right.
Man,
young,
you
I
gotta
never
look at
thought
his
of
sauce.
that.
young,
Look at Kendrick. You gotta peep his sauce and shit. He like the Andre 3 stacks of Cali,
Dog,
bro.
that's a
So
good ass
you gotta
comparison.
understand, like it might not be.
Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Like he
That's
might not care
a
about
good ass
taking
comparison.
a big ass podium and taking it on his back now about it because he done got his stamp and it came off of him stepping on a juggernaut. That might have been all he needed. I just needed that, put that under my belt.
I can see
I
Kendrick
I
Lamar
still
living the
love Drake.
Andre 3000 type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
Now that you said that, that actually
we may not hear.
made
We
sense.
should be look. We should be thinking about getting a project. Not to cut you out. We should be thinking about a. Hopefully, we got a Kendrick Lamar project on the way and all kind of crazy shit. But like I told everybody, his video did some of the most legendary shit. All this shit that happened already. It wouldn't even surprise me if that nigga just chill out.
You right.
Everybody be like, "What the fuck happened to Kendrick after the woo woo woo?" Because it wasn't about all that.
Yeah.
It wasn't about all that. It might have not been. If I'm thinking like, and I wouldn't. I'm telling y'all, if it happened like I'm saying it, if he do take the LA and do what he got to do, man, thank God. I'm proud
Well, you
of him.
It be
Let's
both
go.
of them.
he
Bring it
said
in. But if
it,
he don't, it ain't
he
gonna
said
shock me, bro.
Yeah.
Because I know.
it was bigger though when he was on stage and he was taking the photos with the Crips and the Bloods, bringing them together. He said it was bigger than the hip hop. It was
We,
bigger than the
hey, we
music.
know.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Coach Blue
Thank
said it
you.
You
first.
know,
Thank
Coach
you.
Blue said it
I
first. With
said
them
it, and
two
that's what I'm
outcomes,
saying.
it could
I'm
be
telling
either
niggas, bro, like
or.
he trying to do something different for his culture. He trying to do something different. Like what he did stamped him to the point that he got power now. He a voice out there. If motherfucking goddamn that nigga goddamn put some shit together that's legendary out there, them niggas gonna ride with it and they gonna rally up together and they gonna make it try to do what they do. And if he can keep that shit positive, like he said, if I can get y'all blood, Crips, your motherfucking GD, Vice Lord, all y'all motherfuckers to stop with this stupid ass shit and get on some other shit, even if you get territorial and take care of your side of the world like y'all was supposed to, and the head motherfucker come together and have meetings once upon a time like they used to do, like this shit was supposed to be, and keep our neighborhoods clean and police ourselves and shit. That's what the gangs really was supposed to be doing. But anyway, I don't want to start preaching, but anyway, yeah, but if they did that, if Kendrick can be a nigga that can mastermind and put that shit together in his motherfucking state and city, nigga, like, so be it, bro. That was worth it. He damn right is bigger than this. You know, you done had legendary nigga like Nipsey Hussle, all these type niggas that became moguls for real and told nigga, man, this shit bigger than his music, bro. This shit was a stepping stone. If I had to beat a juggernaut like Drake just to get the eye on me and to get all y'all niggas to believe in me now that I'm a voice in this motherfucker, I did my job, nigga, and now I got the control. I get a little bit of control over the narrative around this motherfucker. Let's go.
Damn. Man, let me get some hand claps for that shit.
Come
want
on,
some hand
man.
claps on them?
Yes,
Let's
Yeah.
sir.
get that one, baby.
Okay. Big facts, man. Y'all,
Man, how you cooking? You might have to start your own
y'all,
cooking podcast, bro.
man, hey, man. We can
How
do
this
it,
nigga
bro.
cooking right now? Hey.
Hey, I'm with this shit. Y'all can, hey man, I'm here, man. Y'all ask me some more questions, but I ain't even ready to go yet, man. Y'all talk, ask me something, man. I know it's something else you got for me, bro. Ask me something
Oh,
else.
yo.
'Cause I get involved. I get involved. I love
I
this
ain't really
shit.
got no
So,
questions, but
no,
I
I
just
got
wanted to
some
get
questions. I got some questions. So, you being in the industry, what do you feel about this Illuminati shit going on in the industry? Do you
stop
really
cutting
feel
me
that
off.
there's an Illuminati presence in the industry right now?
Um,
Real nigga shit. Because we been asking these questions, so let's get into the.
hey, that boy hit home then. Nah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, for shit, sure. I mean, I'm just gonna say it like that. Like, this the thing, bro. And I tell artists this some real shit. You know, you got niggas in this game that'll drink baby blood. You got niggas in this game that'll get a dick in their ass. Excuse my French. I'm saying some real shit. Y'all just gonna have to don't
Free
edit none of this
dialogue.
shit.
Nah, we
Don't
ain't
edit
editing
none of
none of
this.
that shit.
None of this. You got niggas in this game that'll set their partner up to goddamn get on. You got niggas in this game that set their mama up to get on. Nigga, this shit going. This shit ain't changed. It's chestnut checkers. Okay? It's the evil business you in. It's the devil's backyard. So you gotta know that. It's street niggas in here. Niggas that was in this bitch that was bullied when they was kids and they ain't had no power. Now them niggas got money. They got power. There's all kind of shit going on in this bitch. Niggas with egos, narcissistic, niggas, all that shit. So understand, it's other shit going on. So if you know you're not gonna be one of the niggas that play like that, how much more harder you know you're gonna have to work. And that's all I'm gonna say about that Illuminati shit.
Hey, so I got
Exactly.
a question to piggyback off that. Do you think that it take so do you think that it would take the artist to be more successful in the game if they join the Illuminati?
um, I mean, it depends. You know, I'm a spiritual guy, so I tell a lot of artists like this, you know, the devil took my father on the mountain and he waved out and told him he could have all this. And he looked at him and he rebutted. And all I would tell an artist, you know, at the end of the day, like, you know, don't be fooled. You know, some shit, everything come with a price, bro. Everything come with a price. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're doing. Like, you know, some shit gonna look like glitter and gold, but it might be a trick. Just don't be fooled. If it don't feel right, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? If it don't feel right, don't do it, my nigga. Like, cause it's, you know, you still got a higher power, bro, and he blessing too. You feel me? Don't get this shit twisted. You got a higher power and he blessing the same way. You just gotta tell him, even in the midst of what you're going through, that you might feel like an evil business. Tell him to guide you through it, because he told you keep it first in everything. That's what I do. I keep it first, even in this evil business I'm in. I got a lot of lust around me, bad females, niggas probably doing all that extra shit that I just got morals. There's certain shit I ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And I stand on it. Like, yeah, it's just what it is with
I'm
me.
glad
You
you
know what
said
I'm saying?
that.
Yeah, some niggas gotta know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what that is.
Straight up.
So another question is, so what do you value more in life, morals or money?
I value my morals more than money. Like, money is just a tool, bro. Like, that's why I don't control money, because money never made me. We supposed to be the people that make money. From what I was told, money ain't never got up off his ass, and when it made me, he ain't never went nowhere and clocked in to make me and do nothing. I made money. I always made that dollar. I always hustled for it and created it. So it's just a tool. And that's why they say the love of it is why it's the root of all evil. Because when you fall in love with the money, you ain't got to fall in love with money. You can fall in love with making it. There's nothing wrong with that, because that's just pushing your hustle. You know what I'm saying? But falling in love with money, nigga, you'll sell your kid for that shit. That's why these niggas doing it. You'll sell your mamas, you'll sell your soul for that shit. You'll do the weirdest shit in the world for that shit because you need it that bad. So no, I don't want money that bad, my nigga, because I know how to make it without selling my soul to get it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, I'm always value my morals over money, for real, for real. Okay, but one day, this money shit, you know, gonna turn into nothing, and people gonna be walking around and where all the young niggas, all this, you know, walking around in this game with them stacks and shit like that. All that shit is gonna be a bunch of notebook paper they holding up. Just gonna be some blue, like they say, them blues. Just gonna be blue notebook paper. You might well throw that shit in the trash because you can't do nothing with it, brother. When they hit the switch and that money currency shit go off, nigga, whenever that is, you know what I'm saying? You better have you some motherfucking real credit, some motherfucking real equity, some real motherfucking like maybe some gold or silver bars, shit like that put up. You know what I'm saying? You better have some trading bargains. This shit might get like Hunger Games around this bitch. Cause everybody ain't gonna be able to go in the motherfucking building and goddamn swipe a card cause they always goddamn putting up money. Everybody ain't gonna be able to go in the building and have credit and shit like that cause they ain't never thought they needed to do it. It's just different shit that's gonna, like I said, nigga don't understand like money is controlled by not you. All that shit you work so hard for to get, like I gotta preach for a minute. Like this is why I tell people you don't own nothing. Like you work your hardest, you go get it. It's yours, you get it, you work for it. Yeah, I get it. But nigga, you don't own shit. Cause how the fuck if you own anything, how the fuck you paid $200,000 for a house that you watched the motherfucking Mexicans build from the ground up and you told them where to put your tub, where to put your bed, where to put the head post, all this shit in that motherfucker, put the lion statues over there, all this, that, and the third. Miss a mortgage payment, nigga, that bank coming to get that bitch. Fuck you talking about? You don't own shit. You don't own a motherfucking thing. So at the end of the day, you don't even own your own money, nigga. Like that's what you don't get because you put that money in a motherfucking bank. Them motherfuckers can hit a switch on that bitch and tell you you can't get in your own account. Money that you bust your ass for, work hard for, put in their blood, sweat, and tears. You put it inside that motherfucking bank, and them motherfuckers telling you you can't even touch it till they say you can touch it, till they clear this, till they clear that, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. Oh Lord have mercy, a lot of people scamming. We gotta make sure we double check things now to make sure it's whatever, because that might not be you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, nigga, you see is me. Hey, people doing all kind of shit. We don't know if it's you, it's you. Like, you never know what's going on. So it's like, when they get to the point, they hit the currency switch on our ass, and them motherfucking them paper dollars ain't meaning nothing no more. Guess who own your money now for real, nigga? The banks, them, the people. They own your bread, because that's where all your bread going to is going into currency type shit, credit type looking. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to swipe something, have a chip on something, all that type shit. If you can't produce that, nigga, you ain't got no money on. I don't give a fuck who you is, how rich you is, what you driving, whatever. All that shit in that safe, you might well throw that shit in the motherfucking fireplace and get warm off of it, nigga, because that's all it's good for.
Right.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Man, let me get some claps off that.
Come on, man.
That's real knowledge.
Yeah.
That's real knowledge. That's real knowledge right
I
there.
read up, man. I read up that they was gonna stop this. They were gonna stop the money, the whole paper money. They trying to do the whole digital ordeal. You know what I'm saying?
See, you
So
like, there's a lot of places in Atlanta. I ain't cutting you off, bro, but there's a lot of places in Atlanta like that now. Like certain, like we travel a lot, so we go to a lot of different cities. There's some cities on my mama, we done walked in these motherfuckers, bro. They ain't taking no cash. It's say it on the shit. It's a lot of stores in certain cities, nigga. We ain't accepting no cash. Must have debit card or whatever.
Right.
They ain't taking no cash. Like once upon a time, you'll see cash only in some stores. Now that
And,
shit, we ain't taking no cash. That's
and
how
you
I
know
know
what?
it's starting to slowly get in. You know how they do, bro.
That's real
They slowly plant
talk.
the seed. They slowly plant the seed until it's everybody got COVID. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. So it's just like they just slowly plant the seed, bro. And then eventually it's gonna be just like that. Ain't no paper dollar going on. Ain't no way accepting cash, bro. You're gonna have
So
to come in
now
like
that we talking about that, if they do replant it, are we gonna have to reconstruct our mind on what financial literacy is?
yeah. A lot of niggas gonna
Because
have to
what we
do
think
shit they don't want to
financial
do.
literacy is right now, it's gonna be a whole different total way of ball game
Yeah.
on what financial. It's gonna be
It's gonna be
it's gonna
different. It's gonna be
it's gonna
different.
be electronic.
I'm telling niggas like myself, and that's just me on some spiritual shit. Excuse my French, but I just know, like me being the spiritual man I am, I know a lot of this shit gonna get worse before it get better. This shit probably is gonna get to a point in life, no matter how much of celebs niggas is and all that, like where your moral sides, where you gonna have to pick a side, and it's gonna be on some like, hey, you either live in a Hunger Game life or you over here with the uppity and the rich people. And I'm thinking that the world gonna end up getting like that somewhere down the line. I just see it formatting that way just from all the way that everything going in the wars and what they all doing. Like, You know, it's just almost like the biblical shit going in order, like it's saying, but people don't want to open their third eye and see that stuff. But God told us it was gonna be like this. So I just believe it. Like that's why I say it. Like I don't get away from my beliefs just because what I do. Like I know what's really going on because my third eye just open different, like than some people. So you know, I've been told I was supposed to be a preacher when I was little, for real, but it's just different. Like I still feel like I use those things in me to preach back, to give back, because every time I get opportunity where I'm my path, again, the real, tell them stuff of that nature. That's why I was saying earlier, don't judge me because yeah, I'm gonna smoke my gas, nigga. I might do some shit. I might tote. I don't know what I might be on, but you gotta understand it's what's in me, not on me. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? And it's always been like that. Look at what the person dropping on you, my nigga. Because anybody be around me, they gonna learn something. Anybody that ever been around me, they either learned something, got some advice, learned how to get some money. I done put them on game on something, put them on game about people, something, bro. Like I don't never go out like no sat around people, especially if I say I care about them, especially if I meet them and I got any dealings with them. They learn real stuff from me. Even if they end up on some point where they feel like they don't like me at the end of this damn rodeo, they still learned a lot from me, bro. And that's on everything.
Hey, big ups to 313 Baby Ruffin, man. He over here commenting, man. Hey, we see you, bro.
Hey,
Big
my
ups to
guy
you,
right there,
bro.
baby Ruffin, what's popping, my boy?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just pinned,
Yes, sir.
we see
what.
you.
So, Coach Blue,
Hey,
as one of the top A&Rs in the game, I just have an important question to ask you, and this just for the artist knowledge. So, if you was to get an advance, $100,000 advance, now that we talking about money and how money works, what would you recommend the artist do with that 100,000 to secure they sales? That way, they not even depending on the label. Like, what type of investments would you make if you was given that opportunity? Like, just give a small breakdown with the knowledge you have. What would you do with $100,000 advance,
a hundred
and how would
thousand.
you invest that money?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I would like find a company. I ain't gonna lie to you. Something similar, like if it ain't gonna be ugly money, somebody that can do shit like us. You feel me? I would invest. If I got 100, I at least invest 25. I put 25 in the ugly money. Let them do all this motherfucking media shit for me. They do. I'ma get on their podcasts. I'ma have the rights to go in that building and do all the shit I wanna do. You feel me? Every time I want to. I got that secured. Going in and
Right.
move how I wanna move with ugly money. Now, I'm a goddamn go out here and I'm a goddamn invest in my merch. I'm gonna get my merch shit right. I'm gonna have quality shit because I got money. I'm gonna get me some quality merch. I'm gonna get me a website built for my merch. I'm gonna have it where everything running smooth, LLC'd up, get all my credit shit right. So that's making money, you know what I'm saying? All that, because I can get another loan from that if I do that right. But you know what I'm saying? If I feel like going that route. But I got money. I ain't got to do that just yet. That's in the cockpit. We good. So motherfucking, I'm gonna put motherfucking at least 25 into my motherfucking merch. I gotta go big because if my shit start popping off of my music, I got real fans. They gonna be tapping into that merch. That merch gonna make me some real money. That's guaranteed money
Right.
for any artist if he can create anything with his brand on it. That goddamn, you know what I'm saying? If he start going up, then I'm still sitting on 50K. I'm probably gonna take a light 10, go do me a little wherever I stay in it. I'm gonna do a little like radio run where I'm doing radio interviews. I'm coming into the station. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna set up a little light tour for myself, 10 bands, where I'm going to the real stations, the ones that matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down in there. I'm gonna do a little light interview like we doing, and motherfucking pop my shit, play a record or two, promoting they said it, tell them I'm out here doing features. Anybody want to fuck with me? All that shit. I'm running up a whole little campaign, and I'm still gonna have bread left.
Y'all hearing this from the number one A&R. Now,
Come on, man.
I hope y'all taking
Come on,
notes.
man. Come on, man. I'm paying content creators that go hard on my single. I'm taking about another 10 bands. See, and I'm at 20. I still got 30 racks over here sitting. I got another 10 bands. I'm finna take care of all of the top of the line content creators that do dances and shit like that, that do they shit to my song. I'm paying all them niggas. If I can get 10 of them a band, I'm sending 10 different content creators a band, nigga. I got a band for you, bro. Work it out with me, bro. I know you saying you're going for 2. I don't give a damn if you do half of the song then. Just give me some content. I need it. from you. Sending your band cash apping right now. What we gotta do? You ain't got cash app? We can meet up, nigga. What I need to do? I'll Walmart to Walmart. I got 10 of y'all in line. Nigga, I done got content creators. 10 of them pumping my shit. I got Ugly Money locked down. I got a radio promo tour going on. I got my content going out in the streets that I'm doing myself. I'm on podcasts. I'm still sitting on 30 bands. I think I'm looking real good as a fucking artist, if you tell me.
Right. That's a real game.
Like I'm
yeah.
looking real fucking good.
And I agree with you too, because after 100,000, man, I mean, if anybody a real hustler, man, the point is to have something left in your pocket. Niggas be going broke.
So how can we get a part of that? Be a part of the Ugly Money team? Like, do we have to be in Atlanta? Like, how can we access that?
Like I work with artists, engineers, everything. They don't have to be here. It's just times where you may have to come when you need to come. If it was some serious shit and you really been loyal and you part of the family like that, and we got something going on and we want y'all to be there to that shit, or nigga pull up, you gotta figure that shit out. Come on out here. But nah, nigga, like it's just like if a nigga was putting a nigga down and a nigga say they was Ugly Money and they was out there and y'all was branding like y'all supposed to be branding, we worked out some things where even if y'all was under management, like, okay, well, all right, we'll take care of this a month just so we can damn handle this right here and be a part of the label and still do what we got to do. And we ain't trying to get no more money off y'all on no other aspect, meaning that if you want to be an engineer out there saying you an Ugly Money engineer, you paying for that. So you can run with that. You see what I'm saying? And all the money you make off engineer, we ain't getting no percentage off that. You already giving us money a month. Y'all taking care of money already, so y'all can do what y'all do and still do that. We help promote what y'all doing, give y'all the logos to put on shit. Even this right here, y'all can put the stamp on this shit, right? All that type of shit. You paying for that. So we're gonna bring you in, nigga, and let you do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how we rock, bro.
That's what the majors go for.
And what people don't understand, that shit open for everybody. Niggas just don't be wanting to get in their bag and come fuck with niggas because they be thinking like oh well, we don't know what. Man, look, all this shit costs money, bro. Get over that money shit. I keep telling everybody, we spending money. We spending money to keep the lights on, everything around here. Everything we do costs money. We don't do summits for free. Ain't nobody letting us in their buildings for free. Them shit's costing bands to get in them big ass coliseums and shit like that to do shit in places we go, nigga. This shit ain't none of this shit free. So it's like niggas got to get over that shit because they got to see the worth of the longevity of things. Everybody looking for that right now, but you got to look at the longevity. The long haul will make your right now a blessing. Because if you do what you're doing, knowing you're going for the long haul, if it pop right now, nigga, that was a blessing. Because you was already expecting it. You was already being in it for the long haul. You was already staying down. You was already like, fuck it, nigga, I'm going to do what I got to do. Man, that's what I say. Like, I'm the coach, bro. I'm trying to build an army. That's what niggas don't get about me with this shit. I ain't Nietzsche. Nietzsche different how he think. That's my CEO, but he trusts me. And he love me. And he trusts my judgment. And he trusts when I grab people in, he with it. He don't even second guess me. He just tell me if something go wrong with him, you know that's on you. You better get you know what I'm saying? I'm coming to you. I ain't coming to them. I'm coming to you. So I understand that because that's good business. It's love to have that kind of trust from a CEO, my nigga. So at the end of the day, I can bring in an army, interns, all kind of shit around this bitch if I want to. And I'm trying to make an army of more motherfuckers that's involved with this shit, but some people gotta understand with this shit, you gotta pay to play. You gotta pave your way, bro. You gotta put in your piece to the pie. Bring your piece to the table, because that's what keeps everything gelling. And you gonna be loyal to this shit. Nigga, we rocking out, because if we go up, what the fuck you think you doing? You going up. We ain't leaving nobody behind, bro. We ain't doing that shit. We don't never do that shit, bro. If we go up, I don't give a fuck if a roach was in the building with us, nigga, getting thugging and saying it was Ugly Money. That nigga gotta pack his bags too, goddammit, because he coming with us. That's just what it is, bro. It's loyalty. That one thing, look, bro. Even with these chains, you don't even get an Ugly Money chain, bro, unless you motherfucking one or two things. You gotta either win a summit or win something that we say that we gonna chain a nigga at, or you get these all loyalty. Everybody that Nietzsche put down this ugly money chain. I bought this one, you know, the ugly money chain. You feel me?
Right.
Like on God. Like at the end of the day, you get that from loyalty. You don't know when you thing down, putting your work in, bringing money to the table, bringing money to the company, making branding, making this shit what it is, showing your real loyalty, being an asset, not a fucking liability. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
When you be an asset, you get with that, and then you just like they shot me when I got mine. You don't even know when you gonna get it. Nietzsche got away where he just shocked everybody. It's just a surprise thing. He gonna have
Yeah.
you thinking you doing some other shit, and then all of a sudden, oh here you go, it's your chain today. So it's like, and you gonna but I love the way he do that because it shows loyalty. I
Right.
don't just give a nigga a chain because I said he on my
Right.
team.
Right.
You gonna get that from loyalty because it ain't about this fucking chain.
Right.
You
Correct.
gotta be. You supposed to be. I'm who I am. I was the coach before this chain, bro. I had these work ethics. That's what got me to this. I had these work ethics anyway. That's
Yeah.
what was in me. That came in me. Nobody had to mold me to be that. I wanted it to be like that.
Yeah.
I wanted to work like how you said in that studio for them hours and and had to learn it. I wanted to be like this. I'm like this shit y'all seeing this on purpose.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? That's what niggas don't get. This shit, this work ethic that they see in the consistency. And I'm gonna say that too. Let me put that in there. Side note, sidebar. Niggas be wanting to know what the sauce is. Niggas want to know what the sauce is to everything. You want to know how to get on?
Right.
Consistency. It's called
Oh
consistency.
yeah.
Yeah.
Consistency is the sauce
Well,
to everything.
Yeah.
and
You
networking
want your
too,
shit
right?
to pop? That's it. You want your shit to pop? Stay consistent. You want your shit to go up? Stay
Right.
consistent.
Yeah.
Figure out what you got to do your promo. Like y'all said, y'all might want to get with ugly money. Hey, y'all stay consistent. We consistent. Everything start going up. It's all about the consistency.
Right.
Everything. Everybody's scared to crawl before they walk. They just want to start walking.
Right.
But if you do it the right way, nigga, you might take off running. That's what they don't
There you
understand.
go.
Facts.
There you go.
So,
Facts.
yeah,
Facts.
man. Oh, yeah, I'm just dropping gems, man.
Nah.
Man. Man, let me get some claps for that.
Hell
For
yeah.
real.
Got your boy Coach Blue in the building giving knowledge. You know?
Yes, sir, man. And again, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, I love when I get an opportunity to do, this right here. Like, and I would encourage y'all to do that, bro. Like, to possibly talk a budget and motherfucking y'all tap in and become, link in with the label and let what y'all got going on really have us a part of backing y'all situation and shit like that and being the machine behind y'all, bro. Like because at the end of the day, like I like having outlets that I can get on because I myself would take more advantage of even getting on this platform if it was so. I'd probably get on it a lot just to pop my shit on this platform with you guys to let people know, the things of even what we talking about now, because there's so much knowledge that's entangled in me, and not because of no book, and there ain't no disrespect other than that word. I do read. Now I ain't saying that, but I'm saying like a lot of my knowledge, bro, I dropped on everybody. This experience. I ain't talking cause no shoulda, coulda, woulda, nobody told me this or told me that, bro. I'm telling y'all everything off of fucking experience, bro.
Yeah.
Everything that I've been through myself, I know what it's like to have the deals. I know what it's like to
Yeah.
work this shit from the bottom. I know what it's like to invest in yourself. I know what it's like to be an artist. I know what it's like to be in the rooms with the engineers and watching them create for everything. I've been a part of everything from the ground of it, the mud of it, to the top peak of being around some of your biggest celebrities. Like I understand all that shit. So I'm in this bit. Like I tell people, I'm not in the music business. I'm in the business of music. It's a different thing with me, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So it's
fact.
like,
Right.
yeah, like I'm a manager for a lot of shit. Like not just music. Like I manage comedians. I manage engineers, producers, and all that shit. But I come with the ticket because I'm going to work. That's the thing
Right.
about me. Anything that I say is up under the coach. I'm gonna work it, bro.
Hey,
I
look.
believe
And you
in
know
it.
what I'm starting to realize? Basically, ugly money is moving like a major in itself.
Now we are. We kind of did what my boy did. Like we went in them rooms. We paid to go in them rooms. We paid to do, you know what I'm saying? We pull that same stunt, bro. We paid to do them things and realize what we needed to get, realize what we needed to learn, realize certain hands we needed to shake, rooms we need to go in and not go in, all that type shit. So it's like we've been fine tuning. Like we got a lot more shit on the way. Like we want TV too. Like I told you, like that all this coming. Like we finna add TV to everything coming with ugly money. Like we ain't slowing down for shit. We got another summit coming like in October, I want to say, I think. So we're gonna be promoting soon for artists to be able to get on that. I'm doing reviews twice a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. Some days I get on there if a certain A&R it was their day and they couldn't make it or something. That's why I'm the coach, bro. I might just jump in there and fill in, like get in there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no pressure
Yeah, I'm
because I
gonna talk
like
to you
doing my
behind the
job.
scenes. I got some stuff that we could do with the marketing team. You feel me? With Golden Money Team Marketing.
Now, thanks. We can get in there, man. We can get in there, like for real, for real.
Hey,
Like I
behind scenes, I got some shit I gotta holler at you too, for real, off the records, because I
hey,
want to speak.
hey, like I told y'all, though, that offer that I gave y'all earlier, bro, like that's real spiel. Like I like y'all energy, bro. I like how y'all rock it. I can tell y'all some good brothers. I'm just a person of discerning spirit. I can just tell just from this interview with y'all, bro, that y'all some good brothers, and like y'all the type of people that you know what I'm saying. Like I could see y'all fucking with the game, bro. Like for real, being a part of y'all. I can see. So let's talk about it off camera, man. Let's
Yeah,
talk about it off camera
yeah,
and see what
yeah.
we can put together for real. Cause I would love for y'all to damn even where y'all at be a part of this situation, bro.
All right, so look,
Big fact.
you want to go ahead and close him out? I mean, we got 2 hours of footage. It's up to you.
Man, look, man, we
You're
cooking
welcome.
right now, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The coach, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Steve.
Man, coach,
I
man.
already knew this shit was gonna be different when I came over here. I just knew y'all ain't know. I was like, they don't really know how it's coming when I come, cause when I come hard, bro, for real, Paul.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Nah.
I can't wait to post this up. We gotta edit this up. We
Yeah.
gonna post this up. It was a lot of gems in this tonight, man. For real.
Hell yeah.
We hit a lot of topics.
Hell yeah.
Now when
Any
y'all
artist
post
that's
this up,
watching this,
y'all
rewind
post it,
this.
let me know too, bro. Like for real, like I wanna I'm gonna repost this on my, myself, like on a few things myself. So I really wanna,
Yep.
I'm gonna share it out. You know what I'm saying? And let this be like, cause there's a lot of shit in here people need to hear. Artists need to hear. Just all around a great interview. Like, and that's why I tell people like, if y'all don't believe I'm worth being booked for interviews, you better watch this one. If
Real
you don't
shit.
think Coach Blue is worth getting booked to come talk that talk on your interview, you a foolish person if you ain't
Fucking
thinking I'm
fool.
worth the money. I'm worth my booking fee, bro. I'm telling you, I'm worth it.
Hey.
It's too much knowledge that you possess right now. It's too much knowledge. Like
Yeah.
you've been around the game for too long. Not
Yeah.
to. It's like
And they go
being in
on
the
and
room
on
with
and
Dame
on.
Dad.
Now,
It's like
Paul,
being in
man,
the room with Dame Dash. That's somebody you gotta listen to and pick his brain. Like he know
I
too much knowledge.
I appreciate that, bro. Like, and that's guys like that. That's who I see myself. I tell a lot of people it's really there's a lot of coaches in Atlanta, but it's two coaches. I feel like Coach K and Coach Blue, because I'm feeling like I'm about to be the next Coach K in a minute. Like I'm
Real
gonna
talk.
be the coach that everybody really talking about. Like because I move fast as an A&R in such a short period of time. Like you know what I'm saying. Once I really start getting the niche of certain artists getting put on to other you know what I'm saying establishments and going up to other labels that I want certain artists to go to. Oh, it's gonna be like set in stone with a lot of this shit, and all that shit around the corner. I already know because I know me, I know my work ethic. I'm speaking into existence now because you're gonna watch me do it, and that's just what it is, my nigga, for real.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Bringing it to them live. You only gonna get that exclusive on Street Dialogue Podcast, baby. Big ups to
Big facts.
and big ups to Coach Blue. You
Giving
know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
dialogue
you.
from a street perspective, man.
Right.
For real. We all street niggas. We came from the street. It's street dialogue.
So
Mm-hmm.
When you come on here, you ain't gotta talk proper. We gonna give it to you from a street perspective. Just speak your mind.
speak your
That's
mind,
it.
baby.
That's
Is
it.
there anything
I'm
that
fucking with it, man.
anything we need to,
Or that you trying to
Yeah.
promote, Coach Blue?
I got a lot of things y'all need to know about. Go check out all the podcasts that's on Ugly Money TV. Shout out to my label, man, Ugly Money. Shout out to my CEO, Ugly Money Lucci. Shout out to motherfucking Biz Just Chill, Twin, the real standing man. Shout out to Leg Exposure, the biggest. Our COO. Shout out to motherfucking. Shout out to motherfucking Ties, aka Dre. Shout out to motherfucking Ruger. Shout out to So. Man, I can go on and on with this shit, man, with the label, bro. Like, shout out to everybody, Ricky. Shout out to Panamera. Shout out to everybody that Yellow Boy, China Monet, Max, Moody, Chris Cornelius. Man, look, man.
Man, shout
No
out to
cap here.
Moody,
And
man.
shout out
We
to
gotta get
everybody,
Moody.
man.
We gotta
Shout out,
get Moody on the
yeah,
show. We gotta get China Monet
man.
on the show.
Yeah,
And
man.
we gotta
I
get
can make
Nietzsche
all
on
that
the
that
happen.
show.
boy was
I shout out to the game, bro. Like, and if I left anybody out, shout out to them too. They know who they are, bro. We deep and trying to get deeper. But man, look, man. I know you ain't say that podcast, the biggest stream ever, podcast, Ugly Money
Yeah.
podcast, Pretty Money podcast, motherfucking, what else we got? The breakdown that I do one-on-one with artists, everything else that we got on the way, man. Y'all go tap into all that shit is on Ugly Money TV, on YouTube. Everything's right there. Trigger Alert. How can I can't forget Trigger Alert, the biggest podcast we got.
Oh yeah.
Trigger Alert, man, the biggest.
Trigger alert.
Like, got all that shit, man. Go check it out. China Monet getting ready to drop. Go support her single Submissive. It's going crazy. She's going ham. She about to drop a new one. I'm gonna tell y'all, hey, shut up and listen. That's all I'm gonna say, ladies. Shut up and listen. China Monet she about to drop something else for y'all. Yellow Boy Gone Wild. Go, hey, that motherfucking gunslinger. Go. And my mama said my daddy was a gunslinger. Go motherfucker support that gunslinger record. All the records that our artists doing. I myself am dropping a project here soon. I ain't gonna lie, coach, gonna give y'all a little something. I
Man, that
call it
gunslinger
project.
been trending too. That
Man,
gunslinger been trending.
the gunslinger is Yellow Boy doing
That
his thing with the gunslinger, bro.
yes.
I can't lie. He doing his thing with the gunslinger. He making a lot of noise, and he just go follow him if y'all ain't follow him. Go follow Yellow Boy Gone
Quick
Wild.
question,
And
Coach Blue. He came through the Ugly Money Music Summit, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Yellow
yeah.
Boy. That's all. I actually manage all the artists, but I personally manage Yellow Boy myself. So like Yellow Boy, yeah, he's stupid with it. He's ready to go. I got something else musically coming up for y'all too with some artists that I put together. Y'all gonna love this.
All
But
right.
I got a project called Project Good Gas about to get ready to drop. A single off that called Whip It about to drop. I want to say August the 8th or 9th. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms. Y'all go check that out from the coach. Me and China Monet got some shit we gonna put together for y'all. It's gonna be something classic. I also got a project for the artists that's called Slip On. It's $50 to be on this project. Yeah, I got 9 slots left. I was only gonna put 15 artists on this project, but it's got to be an original song, original beat, some unreleased you ain't never dropped. It's $50 to be on this project. You can get as many slots as you want to get for $50. I'm only taking the serious ones that's tapping in. You feel me? But I'm gonna promote it myself. I'm putting it on all streaming platforms. That's why I want all the music to be original. I'm gonna ask you for your BMI or your ass cap, you know what I'm saying? So I can make sure you get all your motherfucking royalties. I'm doing everything. All I want is that and you and the producer name for the all that shit when we load it all up. I'm gonna have everything correct on this motherfucker. I'm promoting it, marketing it myself. The cover's already done. It's on my page. If y'all need to go see it, just scroll and look on my page. You'll see the cover on there. I'll probably put it up again on my story or something. To let artists
We can
know it's only
promote that.
$50. Yeah, $50 to get on this motherfucker, and I'm taking care of everything. They don't got to spend a dime other than the fifty
wait,
dollars. They don't got to spend another motherfucking dollar.
get on the
And y'all doing movies too. What happened to that movie that Nietzsche did? Y'all
Yeah,
doing movies too, right?
Nietzsche's doing movies. I think they getting ready to release the first movie that he was in. Shout out to Country Wayne and D and all them. We doing Country Wayne. We have been on Country Wayne's platform now. He's allowed Ugly Money. We doing our acting thing. Like we are actually doing Country Wayne skits. Like shout out to D, him and Asia. They opened up the door. We got the West Side Boys gang like going up against Ugly Money, South Side Boys gang, and Ugly Money label really in the skits. And we right now I'm actually kidnapped. Nietzsche them gotta come get me like some nigga named Patron, one of his goons, they done kidnapped me in the club in front of Nietzsche, and he dropped like 50 bricks on Nietzsche and told him they gotta get rid of him and they gotta do all, but Nietzsche them they on some boys in the hood and stuff. They seeing cats at the restaurant eating and pulling up on them and trying to lay people down because they trying to get me back type stuff. So we shout out the Country Wayne there, man. Yeah, we getting our act on now. It's like I said, there's a lot of doors opening up for Ugly Money, man. So and we taking advantage of all of them. I'm telling you, so we open for all that. We getting bookings for acting, bookings for a lot of stuff. Like I'm open for a lot of stuff. For as being a manager, hosting parties and events. I'm a hell of a host. Those that don't know, you better go do your homework. I'm the one that do the most. I'm gonna turn your party upside down. Believe that. Interviews, everything. I'm open for all bookings, bro. I ain't saying no to nothing. Let's do it.
Hey.
And they can find you on all social media at Coach Bleu. That's TOACHBLEU __,
That's right. Just one underscore.
Oh, just one underscore.
Yeah, just one underscore at Coach Bleu _. I'm on there. Just find me. Hit me if you want to do any work with me. Anybody want to do anything, just hit my DM for real. I answer my shit. Anybody know me know that for real. I ain't one of them. I ain't gonna just look at your shit. I'm responding, I'm answering, I'm ready to work. All I ask most people, hey, just be cash out ready, cause when I don't like to waste time. That one thing about me. Be cash out ready. Let's get it popping. If you get my attention, you ready to want to talk about some shit, nigga, drop the app. Let's get to work. All right, like, we can talk till we blue in the face. I'm ready to work.
And y'all make sure y'all spell Coach Bleu, BLEU _. Coach BLEU _ Coach Bleu.
Go follow me ASAP. I need both fans. I'm trying to goddamn educate both people. I got both artists I'm looking for. I'm looking for everything. Both artists, both bookings, both people to educate. Hey, more everything. Let's get more money, nigga. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
But let me wind back right quick because I had a question. So we'll move forward after that. But so you telling me that people can pay you, it's 9 slots. They paying you $50 to be on the project.
$50, bro. I ain't even hitting them across the head. $50. I got 9 slots right now.
They ain't got to pay for the promotion. They ain't got to pay for the marketing. No nothing. $50. So y'all
no nothing.
$50 fucking dollars. Send this man over your music, man. $50, man. Come on, what y'all waiting on? $50
Let's get it done.
They ain't got to do nothing.
That's love.
$50. $50, bro. They ain't got to do nothing. They ain't got to do nothing but just wait on me to drop that bitch and watch me do what I do.
$50. You got a major label.
They can promote it because they own it after it dropped, but that's all I ask them to do. Hey, promote it and tag us, tag the team, let the team know you appreciate you being on it and shit, and help make do your part as an artist. But that's all I ask. I ain't ask them to spend another dollar, load nothing up, no nothing. I'm taking care of all that shit in the works, bro. I'm doing all that. I'm taking care of everything out my motherfucking pocket.
Better hurry up, cause I just might take a slot or two. You know?
You better.
Real talk.
You better. Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready right now. Whenever you ready, you let me know. Cause I'm telling you now, I'm up for it, bro. Like I got 9 slots left, and as soon as they gone, I'm sending everything over to my guy. Sending all the top 15 records. I'm hosting it, by the way, too. I'm doing the first version. What we gonna put out is just gonna be the songs. Then I'm gonna come back and I'm doing a DJ version of it. I ain't gonna tell y'all who the DJ gonna be. I'm gonna surprise y'all. I'm doing a DJ version of it. Then I'm just gonna probably put out like YouTube or some shit like that, so y'all can hear the whole thing. Like I'm gonna put 2 versions of it out. It's gonna be the regular version on all streaming sites. And then I'm gonna do the damn DJ version. That's gonna be volume 1. I'm doing 3 volumes of this Slept On mixtape. 3 volumes.
So, Coach Bleu, you say when they bring you the music, it has to be unreleased music, right? Unreleased, right?
Yeah, so if you ain't got a song, an unreleased record, I'm giving artists still pay for your shit, lock in your slot, and go do one. Go get an unreleased beat, original beat, That's motherfucking your beat. So I don't want no jack shit. Get a beat that I can use, motherfucking, and put some, come up with something hard for the motherfucking tape. Hey, you got your $50 locked in. Like I said, I need everything. I'm trying to, what's today's date? The 30th? Or is it 31st now?
You'd be
Yeah,
So
it's the 31st now.
it's
Yeah.
31st now. So I'm thinking like, I'm probably gonna cut this shit off like August the 10th at the latest. Like maybe it might be sooner than that. Yeah, it might have like a week. I'm thinking like another week for real.
hey,
Like artists got like another week, then I'm putting everything in the
y'all got
works.
it right there, man. Listen, get y'all fucking beats together, man.
It
Even
should
hey,
it
don't go
shouldn't
stealing
take
no YouTube beats,
right.
man. You get
It
paid, do it
shouldn't
the
take
right way.
artists 9. It shouldn't take them a week to come up with to get 9 slots, bro. They got 5 days. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
They got a week. Well, 7. I'll give you 7. I'm gonna give them 7 days, bro. That's to pay for your slot and get me your song. And that means even if you ain't got it, you still got 7 days to get me the bread to me, lock your slot in, and if you ain't got your song ready, do one and get it to me so I can put it on the tape. And I'm exploiting this is for the artists that I feel like that they feel like it's slept on. It's a first come, first serve basis type shit. You come in, I'm taking the artists that's taking their shit serious. They feel like they slept on and they sending me some hard shit. I'm running that shit. Only way I ain't gonna put that bitch on there if you just send me some down booty ass shit. I'm gonna see your money back and everything.
That's
I don't want it. I don't want no
real
money
shit.
back. Yeah, that shit just ain't. If it just ain't it, now I'm just gonna send that shit back and your money. I ain't putting anything on because I still got a face card. I'm trying to help artists that's really trying to like send me some hot shit because I'm trying to like the type of people that's gonna hear this tape. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be worth it, and you never know. You just never know. I got a lot of industry friends and underling industry friends that really like. They don't really do a whole lot with the big dogs unless they go around them, but they still like, they right here and they like to be right here, but they still big dogs. So, and they like to listen to a lot of the shit nigga drop. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it. All right, it's worth it anyway. You ain't got to do shit, just like you just told
It,
them.
man, but record, do what you do best, man. Send in
That's
that
it.
fucking fire, man.
That's it.
Stop playing. Don't be sending no boo boo shit, man. He gonna turn you around, man. You hey, get serious,
Turn you around,
you
man.
know?
But I trust all the artists know me by now. Like for the ones that do know, they know to take me serious, man. They know they gonna send some. Most of the artists that the ones that I got, they all quality songs. They decent records. I like them. A couple of them some bangers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm proud of where the tape going so far. Like, cause I do want to put out something that's like, hey, I wanted to make some noise. I want this first one to bait the next one. I want artists to be like, well, damn, nigga, I couldn't make that first one. Damn, I'm damn sure getting on this second one. Because I'm going to do
Fact.
about 3 volumes in.
Hell yeah.
Now, facts.
Y'all heard it first, man.
Yeah.
Man, this been a great
Why not make
podcast, man.
what I tell them? Why not make the first one though? That's legendary shit, nigga. Be on the very first one, like when it first started. Like I love to be able to say that, nigga. I'm on the very when that nigga. Remember when Coach dropped the motherfucking slept on volumes, nigga? He did like 3 or 4 of them bitches. I was on the first one, nigga. The
The
very
first
first one,
is
the nigga dropped. Like that's
always
legendary.
legendary.
Yeah. Oh, that's always the best one.
The first is always legendary,
I'm
man.
telling you, dog. It's always the best for some reason. It's always the legendary one.
Y'all should get it, man. Y'all got time, man. Get that shit going, man. Oh, if y'all can't find the beat, man, go on BeatStar, buy you one. God damn me.
Facts.
Don't want that shit. Hey, y'all get
Facts.
that shit mixed and mastered the right way. I'm pretty sure bro will do it, but shit, hey, Mike flashing to get you together too. Let's get that shit
Right.
up. Man, my man's getting an opportunity, y'all.
Real
You
shit.
ain't got niggas out
Hey,
to do that for a lot of niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? For real.
now
That's
facts, man.
Facts.
real.
Facts. And I'm gonna keep, and that's the thing about me. Like I'm gonna keep doing shit like this, but I need artists to take they shit serious. I just want. That's the thing about me, bro. Like I'm here to help, bro. I'm here to help as much as I can, for real, for real. I ain't one of them niggas. Like I'm really here to help as much as I can, but niggas gotta help me help them. That way, niggas gotta learn how to help themselves by helping another nigga that know how to help you. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Oh yeah.
And you got to know in this business, like the business is as expensive. This game is an expensive game, but artists got to understand too, and anybody in it that gotta understand you can't expect these Jews and these folks to give you millions of dollars and you sitting around here scared to invest hundreds in yourself and thousands in yourself, and you
Facts.
trying to go for a dream to be a millionaire and live in big mansions and all this shit at the end of this walk, and you trying to get money like that, and you thinking you ain't gonna make no real investment in yourself.
That's what's gonna happen to their career. It's gonna
You
go
know what I'm saying? Exactly. That shit
down.
going down. You ain't gonna get across the street with that type of thinking, bro. I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen. Like this game is designed for the motherfucker that invest in themselves. Unless you seriously born silver spooned into this shit because you Beyonce cousin for real or some shit like that. Nigga, this shit is taking investment for real, for real. And even Beyonce cousin, somebody investing something for her ass to be who she is. So don't get it twisted. So it's like this shit is an investment, bro. It's gonna take the beat down with them labels to get in where you fit. All this shit is an investment. All this shit is an investment.
Man,
But
say
you do it right.
you
You do it right, and you stay down, and you capitalize off of knowing how to
yeah,
brand, which a lot of these niggas don't know how to do. You capitalize off learning how to brand and branding right, nigga. You'll make your own money, label or no label.
yeah,
You'll make money
Right.
where you at. You can feel if you learn how to brand and do that shit right. You kind of ugly money and get a bag. On you can make money
yeah,
here. You brand this shit right. Get niggas to tap in the right way. Do what you got to do. Man, you can make money.
yeah.
This shit ain't that's the thing about the game now. It ain't you don't got to be signed to make money. Some artists need labels because they get to that hump and they can't get over it, but they don't know nothing else. They can't get no more sauce out of them. They don't know what else to do nothing else. So they need that label to take them over the hump. But some artists, no, they got all the sauce in the world, and they understand how to make money. They understand how to go out here and get paid. They got a fan base up. They know how to make money. They got bookings. They ain't signing no majors, and all the majors trying to get them
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because they
Right.
figured it
Right.
Talk to
out.
'em.
That,
Right.
that, that, that's what it's about. You know, China Monet, one of them artists. We just turned down a deal. I ain't gonna say that label name, but we just turned the deal down for. They just offered they threw, but the money they was offering, we done put that in already, so it don't make no sense.
You got to keep your hustle, man. You heard the man. Keep grinding, man.
That's
Step
it.
up. Keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to put that money behind you, man. You know?
That's all it is. Because I'm telling you, if you believe one thing about this, bro, how can you feel like if you invested in yourself that that's a bad investment? How could you?
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, if I ain't gonna invest in nothing else in this world, I'm gonna invest in me, nigga. It's something that I feel like I do good that I'll invest in myself in. God damn. If I ain't gonna invest in nobody else, I'm gonna invest in my motherfucking self.
Damn right.
Come
First.
on, man.
Got to. Shit. You don't invest in yourself, then shit. You feel? I feel like if you don't invest in yourself, then who else gonna do it for you? You
What
don't
you
invest
And
here for?
nobody gonna do it for
If
you.
you don't invest, if you don't invest in yourself, what you here
right.
for?
Exactly. You know,
What
nigga,
what are
you
you
doing
here for? You just
that.
taking up space. You in the way for real, like they say. You really just in the way. If you ain't gonna invest in yourself, you just in the way.
Facts.
Get out the way. That's why these artists be mad when they be real hard ass rapping niggas for real, and they be like, "How the fuck this goofy ass white boy, this nigga right here went past me and got on it?" And them niggas wasn't worrying about all that bullshit you was worrying about, trying to impress the wrong motherfuckers. You want to go out here with all the Gucci and Louis on talking about it's an image, but you could have been lit in some Walmart clothes if you knew how to sauce that shit up, nigga, and put your money into you. You got to goddamn invest in yourself. This shit is an investment. Some niggas know how to sauce that shit. They can fake it till they make it or whatever they want to call that shit. But hey, all I look at it as an investment. Niggas, some niggas gonna do what they gotta do. Cause real niggas ain't worrying about it, that shit real. Real niggas ain't really worrying about it, that shit motherfucking. If your Jews, they ain't even looking at your Jews really that hard to find out if that shit real, nigga. The real niggas, we ain't worrying about that shit for real.
Real
You could be walking around
talk.
with all kind of fake shit on. We don't give a fuck, cause that shit ain't nothing that we concerned about. You know what I'm saying? We got our own bags. We trying to do what we doing. We ain't worrying about it. This nigga Jew, what I look like? Hey, give me that diamond tester, bro. Come here, bro, real quick. The fuck I look like, bro? I ain't one of that. I got other shit to do. I ain't worrying about what a nigga diamonds on. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm
Facts.
telling a nigga is you do you. You do what you gotta do to get your motherfucking sauce moving and get your motherfucking shit going. Don't be worrying about what other motherfuckers on. and what they saying and what they ain't
So
saying. Because if you get your
so
fan
that go
base
into
up,
another thing.
go ahead.
Coach Blue, that's like somebody come to you. You got an artist that come to you, but he got all his Louis Vuitton and Gucci
Right.
on. But soon as you ask him for a budget, he go ghost. He don't like what you got to say about them type of artists? Or
Yeah, that's
they
weird.
flash
That
all
now
this money.
that now I ain't gonna lie to you.
Got a budget.
To me, hold on, hold on. You lost me.
Yeah,
You
you there?
back?
Yeah, you
You there?
back.
Okay, okay. Now to me, that's weird
That's
because
weird.
I feel like if you go like first impressions is a motherfucker, and if you gonna present yourself in this manner, it'd be different if you came in the door and was like, Coach, I ain't gonna lie, all this shit fake as a motherfucker, so please don't judge me off this. But how many rap artists
Right.
you know doing that? They ain't coming in like that. They coming in want you to think, nigga, this is how I get down. I'm sauced up. Hey, this is how I'm moving. Okay, so when I'm saying that, and I'm telling you some shit like, okay, well, can you handle 1,500 a month or some shit like? How can you look at me like, oh man, I want to get quiet and get nigga? You got $6,000 on your body right now. I know designer
Exactly.
clothes. I know designer clothes, brother. Trust me. I know if this supposed to be real, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to perceive this as real, nigga, you got on Gucci socks, the button-up shirt, you got on the goddamn capri-like motherfucking Gucci pants, down to the motherfucking Gucci red bottom shoes, nigga,
True.
and a tattoo of the Gucci symbol on your forearm. I'm sorry. What you want me to say?
Exactly.
Sorry if I read you wrong, my brother.
Perception is everything.
Right. Sorry if I read you
You
wrong.
giving that you giving off that image, nigga, with your money talking. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. You can't come in a room trying to give off an image and that ain't what you gonna stand. You ain't coming in to do no business. Cause if a nigga pushing up on me and he got damn designer head to toe, I'm thinking off the rip, well, yeah, this nigga definitely finna lock in today. So why is he here?
Exactly. But why is they
Why you
there?
here? Why you here? Why you in this bitch looking like motherfucking money bag yo, and you ain't got no money in your bag? That shit ain't making no sense. You can't come in a motherfucking meeting with a motherfucking label and be talking about you trying to get something done and you want them to do it. And you dressed up, you got on the same shit Moneybag had on his last video, and you in this bitch and you ain't got no money in your bag. That shit ain't making no sense though.
No sense.
Say, nigga, you ain't smoking. Hey, nigga, you ain't smoking gumbo. That's Dumbo.
Dumbo, nigga, like for real. That nigga smoking Dumbo for real, boy. You saying some shit dead, bro.
He ain't got that gumbo.
Nigga
He got
smoking
that Dumbo.
Dumbo in real life, boy. You gotta put that bitch out, please.
Say, niggas be faking it to make it. Boy, with
Put that shit out for some of for some of that smoke get in my lungs. I don't want none of that shit.
For real. Nigga go to
Hey,
your
man.
IG page, nigga looking like a million. Nigga ask you for a budget.
Right.
Boy, I ain't got it, boy.
Hey,
Like,
bro,
what?
I'm still trying to get it. Nigga be like, damn, nigga, like, what the fuck? That shit don't make no sense to me. But like they say, I mean, perception and image. Let's say that image is something. If you're gonna back up the image you're persuading to be.
Mm.
Like if you're not gonna back up the image that you're putting on to be, you can't say I'm the boss. I'm the boss man. Like D-Lo say he a boss man. Before D-Lo got on, he was doing what he was doing, and he made his boss man status look like what it is. So when he came in with his image, it made sense. It matched up to the gimmick. You can't be some shit you ain't gonna be able to put on to be. If you can't live up to the gimmick that you putting on, it's just like if Spider-Man say he's Spider-Man, but that motherfucker ain't saved a life. You ain't Spider-Man, brother. The Spider-Man I know how to save lives. If you ain't saved a burning motherfucking baby out of building, nigga, then I'm sorry, you cannot be Peter Parker. I don't know who the fuck you are. You an imposter. So at the end of the day, if a motherfucker say he got dang boss man Tito, and boss man Tito got Gucci on every day, Louis on every day. Boss man Tito better have that type of bag to back it up because that's what he's making everybody believe. I don't want to see you living like that and then You goddamn can't even goddamn pay your way to get in the club, but you Gucci down.
Right.
That don't even make no sense.
Right.
That don't make no fucking sense.
Straight up. But I know. So like, you know, it's been a point in time. I ain't gonna say too much now, but
Come on.
it's a point in time where life, like you say, man, life happens. Sometimes us people, man, we can't control sometimes of what happens when life starts happening. You know what I'm saying? We can try ways. You know, a real nigga find his way out of a situation like that, you know, and pick his back up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I personally, I'm a dressy type of guy. So that is kind of funny because I am a dressy type of guy, man. Christian Louis, you know, red bottom Gucci's and all that shit, right? You know, but then I'm also a family man, and I got shit going on in my life. You know,
Right.
Everybody else got bills. You know what I mean? And so, and so when shit start taking a turn, I gotta pull myself back and be like, hold on. See, I'm the type of nigga that can tell you, hold on, wait a minute. I know I'm supposed to pay this, but I gotta take care of this first, nigga. Because if we go homeless, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Right. That's real nigga shit though. And all I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong with that. You just gotta remind you when you doing what you doing, when you put your image out. The times when you do what you do, just make it make sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta make it make sense. So when you gotta take care of the shit and you can't put something else out at that time and do this, that, and the third, every time you step, it's gonna look like it's supposed to look. Just make sure when you step, you making your shit look right, or you'll just do content to back up what you gotta do until you can step the way you need to step. But you don't want to water down your gimmick. If that's the gimmick you going on now, if you ain't using if you ain't got because if you ain't got the Christian Louis shit on and you really popping about all I do is get these bags and that ain't really gonna matter.
Right.
But if you one of them bag rappers and you rocking like that and you got that type of shit on, then you gotta play the game like I gotta step when I'm ready to do it like that every time. Because I don't want to water down my image. So I'ma always make sure I'm in the pocket when I do a move like that. So every time, at least what my content is looking like, because all your personal content, nigga, you ain't gotta never show no money. And they still gon' it's always how it ain't what you do, it's how you do it, brother. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it for the image or do it for a gimmick or nothing like that. I just do it because it's comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel
You might just be a nigga that just like to wear fly shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
because the way I was raised, I ain't never had it. My moms couldn't afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know my dad to this day, but my moms couldn't afford that shit. You know what I'm saying? So raising 3 kids, you know, in a house home, like we didn't have that type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, Buffalo got some food, we got whatever we could get. You know what I'm saying? So when I got older and I was able to make an impact and do for my kids, you know what I'm saying, to give them better than what I had as a child, I like that shit grew up on me. I wasn't the type of person, I ain't give a fuck about no Jordans or no Air Forces or nothing like, man, I ain't give a fuck, man. You go give me some motherfucking Pumas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I'm like, shit, I can make a change. I ain't gotta settle for it no more. I can do something about it. And I just started, my first time putting on some Jordans, I was like, yo, I love Jordans. You know what I'm saying? I never wore them. You know what I mean? And so when my first time putting on some Gucci's, I'm like, yo, I see why niggas like this. It look good, it feel good. Christian Louis, they look good, they feel good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they. But shit, if that's what you like, you're gonna pay for it. If you go buy a Lamborghini and you can't, and you know you can't afford it, you know, hey, that's your. But if I can afford it and I like a Lamborghini, I'm not doing it to impress a motherfucker. I'm doing it because, hey, this motherfucker feel good.
Yeah.
It feel good.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So it's just
for whatever reason it feel good to
face on it. You know what I mean? Some niggas do it just to. Some niggas will go to the flea market or go to one of those bypasses and buy some fake shit just because they want to fit in. You know what I mean? Just because they want to put that gimmick.
Personally, how I look at it, if it ain't got my logo on it, I don't really give a fuck. I'm just invested into my brand. So every time you see me, you gonna see me with my logo on. I'm branding my shit. I'm not gonna go out and buy no Louis. I don't care about none of that shit. As long as I'm repping my brand, that's all I care about. But like right now, I got on my Golden Money team, Scully.
Right.
I got on my Golden Money team sweater. Shit, I'm always branding myself. So when I spend money on myself, it's on my brand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm branding.
I don't feel like an artist have to go and spend all that money. Upcoming artists, let me say, got to go spend all that money just to get the publicity or the image that they, you know, or the gimmick or whatever the case. I feel like I a pair of Louis when you can pay $1,200-$1,300 for your marketing and promotion. You know what I'm saying? So niggas just do things ass backwards. You know, if that's how you want to live, make that money first off what you're doing. Invest the money and then make that money so you're able to buy this and it don't hurt your pockets. You know what I mean?
Nah, you right. So, you right, bro. You right. That's what I was saying when you was asking me on earlier about the 100,000. Like, come on, my nigga. At the end of the day, it's a way to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It's a way to do this shit. Like, you gotta be crafty about what you're doing. Yeah. You gotta be crafty about what you're doing and be smart about how you using your money as well, because you're gonna make investment in your, whether it's in you or whatever you investing in, you definitely still want to make smart investments. So you ain't just gonna just do anything, but if it makes sense to you and it seems like it could be prosperous, sometimes niggas gotta see the possibility of something being what it is too. And if you got something that's there that could be like that's really in control of its own thing and it's going up, like that's the shit that I like to be a part of, because the positiveness and the possibility of that shit. If I see the possibility in some shit, I'm liable to fuck with it, because that's a dream that can happen. You know what I'm saying? That's something that is going, it's like a train that's rolling. Like, it don't matter if the wheel come off, that bitch is still going. Like, it ain't nothing stopping that train unless that motherfucking track
that's
fuck
a good
up.
analogy.
Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, that's what I see with us. So that's why I encourage people, like, yeah, nigga, like, come on, man. It is what it is. Like, it's gonna take hard work anywhere you go. It's gonna take hard work anything you doing. Even what you doing every day, getting up out your bed. Hey, the first blessing was waking up, but now you gambling, you rolling the dice every day, even if you a 9-to-5 worker, bro. You ain't guaranteed to have that job when you get there. These folks will lay your ass off for any reason. You ain't did nothing. Motherfucker might come in there and tell you, we just found out 2 years later that you was overqualified for the job. We have to let you go. You don't know. And you'd have been working there for 20 years, nigga. I done seen it all. Like, you just don't know what's gonna happen even with a 9-to-5. So everything is a gamble. So that's the same thing with this. You gotta gamble on yourself no matter what you're doing. If you're gonna become your own boss, you gotta put yourself in preparation to be able to do that shit. You gotta put yourself in position to do that shit. Like, you gotta put yourself amongst certain type of people, certain type of entities, certain type of people with certain type of work ethics. Like-minded motherfuckers can take over the world. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just a fact. That's where elevation comes from. Elevation don't come around just staying around a bunch of motherfuckers that don't want to elevate. Be around elevate type moving people and elevate type moving situations. Right. You got to put yourself around shit that wants to elevate itself. That's how you elevate.
Show that. But look, man, it was an honor to have you on this podcast, my brother.
Hey, I appreciate y'all, man.
Got to tend to the kids, so I'm gonna wrap it up, man. Got to get them showered and they've been up because of me, man. And normally they supposed to be in the bed. You hear me? They like daddy down there.
Hey man, tell the fam the coach send his love, my dude, and blessings to them kids, man. I know it's about to be school and all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they going to school, so hey, blessings to them, man. Safe travels on everything they doing. Safe travels on back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Appreciate it.
And most definitely, before we end the podcast, man, y'all go follow Coach Bleu. That's not BLU. That's spelled BLEU _ Coach Bleu, BLEU _ on Instagram. Hit them up if you need management. If you need any type of things dealing with
Music,
any type of
period.
music.
Promotions, anything,
You want to get on the mixtape
man.
or promo, hit them up. This is a major label that we talking about, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Y'all boys go tap in, no doubt.
Definitely. And y'all done heard
Hey,
it
once
first.
again, man. Hey, once again, I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everything y'all doing. The whole street dialogue situation. I appreciate all this, man, that y'all got going on for real, for real. It's been big love from me, big love from the Ugly Money team. If I speak, we all speak. That's just how I feel. Like we appreciate everything y'all got going on, man. And when y'all ready, like I said, man, tap in with me, man. Let's talk some business.
Man, you
Like I
know I
said, bro.
got your
Let's
number,
work it
man.
out.
You know I'm hitting
Yeah,
you up.
yeah. Hit
I'm
me
most
up, man.
Hey,
definitely
I'm
hitting
actually
you up.
give me like 5 minutes after this, and I'm a video call you after this when it's all done. I just need 5 minutes. I gotta explain some shit,
I got you.
but
I got you.
but most definitely, no, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate you even, you know what I'm saying, coming on the podcast and taking your time out your day, you know what I'm
Thanks.
saying, to chop it up with us, man. That's much love, for real, for real.
Hey man, I tell y'all what, bro. Like we'll talk about it next month. I might give y'all another one. You never know, dog. Like let's work it
Man, we'll
out.
appreciate that if you run that.
This might
Yeah,
end up being one of the coaches' home podcasts. I might come on this motherfucker with y'all, man, and light this motherfucker up for real. Like you know what I'm saying?
heard that.
Most definitely,
Heard that.
definitely. So we gonna take it out with a bang, man. Yo, hey, y'all heard it live first. You know what I'm saying, on Street Dialogue Podcast. And
We out.
and I'm your boy Mike Splashing. We got 8 Guy and
And
our
them eight
special guest,
God.
Coach Bleu in the building.
That's the biggest coach, man. It's the coach, bitch. I love y'all.
And we about to
And we
take you out.
out. All right.
Patience is a virtue. Everything in life takes time. Stay focused, stay consistent, stay on your grind.